Oh shit. The night owls unite, baby. There you go. Hey, Damon, what's up? You're up kind of late too, man. Look at how you people up late. Shit, it's only 11:30 here. Yeah, yes, yes. Come in, come in. Oh, you non-sleeping mother. Yes. You non-sleeping people. Hold on, let me plug you in. Yes, I'm not like everybody else. I'm gonna die. 'Cause I don't know how to plug it in and put it on a charger. So I got to go. Oh, you're on the what's up? Oh, you're on the night shift again? Nice, nice, nice. Hell yeah, might as well. You gotta take advantage of it. You got to make your money. Yeah, 'cause it's Friday night too. So party time, party time, party time. What's up, Tommy? DoorDash is a stacking. Oh yeah. So how you doing, Tommy? How you doing? Made 176 from 5 to 10. Nice, nice, nice. Have you been live this whole time? No, no, no. No, I just started it about 2 minutes ago. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You just the best. You the best, William. You just out there killing it, brother. I think I'll start my live on Monday. Oh yeah, nice, nice. Discord wasn't working. What do you mean Discord? I'm on nobody's Discord. So no, are you talking about me? That you looked at manual? I'm not on anybody's Discord. So how's them Hooters out there? Had to get work done on both cars. Oh shit. Oh, they get put on flexes. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. What do you have to do to your cars, man? And Alaska Gigs and Guns. 10th Amendment. After what we were talking about, that's where the 10th Amendment comes in. Sure, you saw it. I didn't know he. I didn't know he had it set up like that. Hey, Russell, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Yeah, right. I had to get brakes on my car, and the asshole before me cross-threaded six or so. I was at eight, broke. So $40 brakes turned in 100 because I bought eight out of eight. Might as well. You mean the for the lug nuts? You mean he broke the studs on the lug nuts? That sucks. Yeah, I was gonna say that kind of sucks. Fourth Amendment, fourth team's equal protection. Understand that. Don't entirely disagree. We were talking about the language and face value. You can't go by face value though. You can't really go by face value. See, that's the problem. Everything that they try to do, get the guns, is by face value. Um, laws. We under the amendments, we give senators and them to make the laws, federal laws. So yeah, you can go by what it says face value, but you also got to realize that there are other amendments there that give senators and states a power to make laws, um, to regulate that stuff. So you can't really go by face value at the end of the day. At the end of the day. If you were really serious about only wanting to go by face value, they would have to get rid of the 10th Amendment. They would have to get rid of all that stuff. You know, just snag me another. Nice, 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 nice. So I missed it. Why are you dashing me? I'm not. Well, Flex made a bet, but he's changing the bet, so I probably won't do what he was asking me to because he's trying to change the bet. So, but I once the temperature starts to go down, I plan on dashing. The only reason why I haven't dashed is because it's 100 and gazillion degrees out here in the summertime. I'm not going to sit in my car when it's 115 degrees. So as the temperatures get cooler, I'll start dashing again. But I looked at my app and my ratings weren't working. For some reason, it didn't show my ratings, so I had to do some shit to get my ratings fixed. And DoorDash totally wiped out my lifetime delivery, so now I'm at zero, which kind of pissed me off. So I'll probably do a couple deliveries tomorrow, see if my lifetime deliveries pop back up. If not, it's like starting from scratch. They didn't like give me all my other ratings back to normal. Those came back to normal, like my 4.7, and that came back no, but it totally wiped out my fucking lifetime deliveries. That's fucked up. Yeah, I have zero lifetime deliveries for now. We'll see. We'll see if that changes. Like I said, I'll probably take a couple. Oh, okay, cool. I'll probably take a couple deliveries to see if what's up. Gas price starting to drop. Of course. W. That's how it works. So they want to look like they're the fucking heroes now when they've been the problem from the start. So now, and people are so stupid they'll believe that shit. That's the sad part. Taking a year off. Man, I think my last delivery was in either April or May. So yeah, it's I don't know. I did one delivery and accepted it and then unassigned it and my ratings popped back up, but it wiped out my uh, lifetime deliveries. So I'll probably do some couple of deliveries tomorrow and to see if my rating or my deliveries come back. If not, I'll be starting that. Yeah, I know exactly. 4.7 with zero, and that's ridiculous. Oh, around 100. Oh, nice, nice. Cooler weather or something. Yeah, of course. This customer service skills must be horrible. No, I got bomb ass rate. I can actually put my ratings up there where the customers say how great I am. Am I growing out my hair? No, I just haven't shaved it. Just haven't shaved it. I try to shave it once every 2 weeks. I just haven't got to it yet. Yeah, it's starting to get a little crazy. I don't actually shave. I just cut it down as low as I can with the trimmer. So, I haven't done it in what 2 weeks. It's time. It's time. Starting to really see the fucked up balls. My alopecia is showing. I got my Jada Pinkett Smith alopecia showing here. My bald spots and shit. So I had to bitch slap somebody when they talk about me being bald and shit, or doing GI Joe or some shit. Bitch slap somebody. What the fuck? We're looking good. Come on now. I know, dude. Look at that. Man, William. God, it's been a while for you, William, or so? Everything's starting to look delicious. Well, I am down 10 pounds again. So dropped them 10 pounds from what I put on before. So I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Getting all back down. Oh, shit. But tell everybody just out working. All you late owls out here working. Some of you not working. Just bored, can't sleep. That's been my schedule. My schedule's been really fucked up lately. I haven't been able to sleep for shit. I didn't even sleep. I didn't even go to sleep this morning till 7 o'clock, and I woke up at like 12:45. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I do get a crazy ass tan. Look at that shit. That's the Italian part too. You know, Italian. I get hella dark in the summertime, and then in the wintertime I'll be white as snow. You're on the shitter, let it loose, busting off a DoorDash. I take the night off after all having to do all that. Yeah, well, shit, yeah. You gotta take a day off anyway. Take a day off anyway. Shouldn't have to take a day off just because of something like that. Should be able to take a day off all the time. At least one day a week. I just made ribeye and Caesar salad. Nice, nice. I know, he's always on the shitter, man. He's either on the shitter or on Flex's channel. And he's probably on Flex's channel while he's on the shitter. You eating kind of late, bro. Fuck, it's almost what? Well, what's it, 10:30 where you're at? Still kind of late. Unless you just got home, of course. Probably still sunlight out there, too. So it might be like daytime for you guys. But yeah, I just thought, what the fuck, come on here, do a live stream. I got my normal one set up for tomorrow. My normal one, I put on there. So if you guys want to share that, you're more welcome to share it. Oh yeah, see, I made shrimp burritos. Shrimp burritos, delicious, delicious burritos. I worked late because I was unable to work earlier. Got you. Shrimp burritos are delicious. Oh, let's see, maybe Monday I can live while I work and show some of downtown. Nice, nice, nice. Stop by tomorrow if you can. Yeah, I saw your little thing, your little thing there. But you know what? You know what? The 2A community is almost as bad as gig tuber shit. Everybody has their fucking opinions, and you got one group, then you got another group. So I don't know, not much different, really. At the end of the day, too many stuck up motherfuckers in both industries. People let shit go to their head. They're not. People don't know how to stay humble. You know, they don't know how to stay humble. The little bit of fame and fortune go their fucking head. So they don't know how to stay humble. So. Hey, shrimp's good for you. There's nothing wrong with shrimp. Shrimp's good for you. Shrimp's good for you. Damn guy was doing swastika or however you spell it on the rainbow and Federal Reserve Bank and all that. What the fuck? They need to be humbled. Yeah, well, it is what it is. If you know that's an internal personal issue. There's you really you can't do nothing to humble people like that. They have to that somehow has to be done through themselves. They have to look into themselves to humble themselves. You can roast motherfuckers all you want, talk shit all you want about them. That's not going to humble them. Actually, that in that my opinion, that feeds the bullshit. So that feeds it. So, you got to be able to look inside yourself if you want to be able to humble yourself. So, that's a personality trait that you have to learn to overcome. Nobody there will time anyone out or call you names unless you own it. Uh, I'm not worried about people timing me out. I can care less. You know me, bro. I don't give a fuck. People can do whatever they want. I don't care. I'm not here to impress nobody. I'm not here to get fame and fortune. I'm just here to be me and talk shit and do whatever I feel like doing. I don't feel the need to have other people to prove it. What happened to putting what? Let's see. What happened to putting up to fist? What do you mean putting up the fist? What's that? You mean like white power shit? That type shit? Like white people aren't allowed to do that because we'll get called racist. White people are the only one that can express their pride in their own race without being a fucking racist. That's what's fucking sad. It's okay for everybody else to do it, but white people, for some reason, we can't be. How should we say? We can't be happy about our race without us being racist. Yeah. Released the three autopsy reports people who died when the house exploded in Emmetsville last spring, and now have a new way to avoid dying. Oh yeah, dude. Could you imagine having your whole fucking your lungs turned inside out, damn near? New Mr. Clean. Okay, I'm not getting what you're saying, Mr. Reese. Let me go back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see. What happened to putting up the fist? Oh, you mean throwing hands? Oh, because people are pussies. People are pussies, bro. It's too easy to pull the trigger. They don't have the skills. You know, that's what happens when you baby motherfuckers all day. They don't know what it's like to throw the hand. Yeah, people don't want to throw hands anymore. It's not like when we were growing up, raised. You threw hands, then you were outside playing with the same person two, 10 minutes later. You smacked each other upside the head a few times, and then you ended up with the fucking ice cream from the ice cream truck right next to each other, chilling and talking right after you just slapped the shit out of each other. So, yeah. What's up, Xander? He had a flatbed ranger. He doesn't get a fistful of tickets, especially with new exhaust on here. Oh shit. Cody said they only talk about you if you have a 380. So I said, what happened to using 250? Oh, I get you now. I get you now. I don't know. Even with, even with modern day ammunition, A 380 isn't bad, and I don't know many people that just want to get shot. I don't give a fuck if it's a 22. I don't want to get shot by an airsoft rifle. Those motherfuckers hurt too. I'm not one to want to get shot by any bullet. I don't give a fuck what caliber it is. It's gonna hurt. Fuck that. And most people are the same way. They don't want to get shot by you hit them with a bullet unless they're on some mad crack or something, and they don't feel the shit. But other than that, yeah, even if you pop them with the 380, they're gonna think twice. You know, shit. I don't know if many people go. All these people that want to laugh at you about, you owning a 380. Ask them how many been shot by one. Have y'all volunteered to get shot by one to tell us to laugh about it or not? I don't think so. So when you go out there and you can get shot by one, and then you can go, ha ha ha, you 380 people suck. Yeah, I don't see them fucking asking to be shot by one though. So let me see. Hold on. Oh shit. Sit down. That's that. Let me see if I can. Yeah, exactly, Robert. You smacking the shit out of each other, and then 2 seconds later, you're all running to the ice cream truck together to get a fucking ice cream. So yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me hear. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, right, man. That's how it used to be, man. You used to throw dukes and jump on each other's bikes and ride around the fucking neighborhood. That's how it was, man. People got over that shit real quick. Even in high school, a lot of times back in the day, you smack the shit out. You get in a fight in high school, you both get suspended for a few days, and next nobody really gave a shit. Yeah. Look up, bro. What do you want me to look up for? What do you want me to look up for? What am I looking up for? Yo, exactly, Roy. That's why kids have guns in school. Yeah, they were never had. Yeah, no, they were never taught to. Hood times. Yep. Back in the days, baby. Always been people who took it too far. Yeah, that's true. But now that's the sign of manliness. That what seems to be the sign of manliness. Shooting somebody that makes you a man. It makes you a man nowadays to pull that trigger. I guess it makes you a man when you get fucked in your ass in prison too. That's where you're gonna end up, getting fucked in your ass in prison. So I guess that makes you a man too, getting dick in your ass. You know? I wouldn't relate that. I wouldn't say that. Overcompensation, like wiener size. Ooh, there
How are
he is.
you?
What's up?
How are you today?
Okay, man. Just thank God it's Friday. Don't have to work the next 2 days. I'm gonna end up doing 2 DoorDashes, probably 1 or 2 DoorDash orders anyway. So just
Nice.
get it, just to see if I can get my lifetime deliveries back. 'Cause right now
Yeah.
they're at 0. I'm kind of pissed.
I had a weird evening. It was like, so around here, it's, how do I, just to make, like, average around here is not uncommon to do, if you're thinking W-2 frame of mind, like in hourly terms, 25 an hour around here is very common. Um, and tonight, it was just like, just these, order after order. It was just decent. So I had probably one of my best nights. I don't know if it was record breaking for me, but if it's not, it's dang close. I managed $125 in an hour and
Nice,
50 minutes. So, uh,
nice, nice.
and I worked earlier today, but I didn't work as many hours. wanted to, just because we had other. But you know, the thing is, I do 5 days, and if I'm working towards something, I'll do 6, but I won't do 7. There's no way.
What's up, Reese?
In the drive-thru at McDonald's, they got the orange
Nice.
cones out. I moved them damn things to the side because this order is $12. I said, let me get mine in. So I'm the last
Yeah,
car
that's
right
it. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
that. That's funny.
Yeah, but I've always noticed, like, when I do DoorDash, my average is around $20 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like I said, most of these people don't even have jobs that pay them $10 an hour, or had jobs that paid them $10 an hour, and they're tripping over 20. And the whole thing about how many miles you drive, this and that. Well, you chose to do a job where you had to drive your car. That's one of the things you have to accept as a responsibility. Okay, I have to drive miles. I'm gonna put miles in my car. My car's gonna break down. That shouldn't be a, oh my God, I gotta make. No, you chose to do a job where you drive your car, so fucking deal with it. It's part of the fucking deal when you signed up for it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I see a lot of people. Oh, I want to make sure my miles to money is this, or I gotta make sure money's this, miles this, miles this. Oh shit. If you're Even if a lot of these guys took the time to learn how to fix their own car, they could save a shit ton of money. I do mostly all the repairs are done on my car by me, except for something major like a transmission, brakes, oil changes, shocks, struts, all that shit, rotations. That's all done by me. That takes an hour of your fucking day, and you save what, a gazillion fucking dollars. I paid $34 for brake pads for my car. I put them on in a half hour. Guess what? I saved money. But these people, they're like, oh, I gotta pay repairs. Well, you're getting fucked at the mechanic for $400 for something that could have cost you $30 just to do your goddamn self. So you know what? If you're such a great business person, learn shit. Learn shit that's gonna affect your business down the road. That's gonna save you money. Why
Yeah,
pay
Roy,
70, 80, why pay $70, $80, $90 for an oil change when you can do it for yourself for $30?
my dad gets mad at me whenever he calls me and says, you gonna stop by the house? I say, Dad, after the oil change. He gets pissed off whenever I go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad gets pissed off when I pull up in those spots. He gets so mad. He damn near disowns me, Roy.
Oh, that's it.
I cheated the other day, and I did go get an oil change at the shop because I was way overdue, and I just didn't have any time and was trying to get autumn treatment. So I did. I'm not gonna lie, I cheated.
You damn cheater.
But I know, but most of the time we do it all ourselves. But this last go around,
hold up, is that Tommy? That the dude I was in the room earlier? Came in the room earlier. Tommy, you had the lady in the room. Were you talking about paranormal stuff earlier? No, well, you got the same damn beard as the dude that was talking to paranormal stuff, and I thought you were the same damn person.
I want to throw a shout out to you though, Robert. How you doing, brother?
Okay, what's up? But tell me this: did I come in contact with you today at all? Just answer that.
No.
No?
I've been working on cars all day today.
All day. Damn it, man. They say black people look alike, but damn it, I found a white man that looked just like you.
Hey, I love this guy already. I like this guy already.
All right.
Well,
yeah, but that's a lot of money you save just by learning how to do your own car repairs.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys don't.
877 is to confirm.
Yeah, no.
Well, yeah, a lot of them probably can't even fix their own fucking flat tire. They probably got to call the service.
With Uber Eats,
I got a question for you.
Delivery. So so I'm gonna get this and delivery. Only certain apps have a confirm the order still. So every delivery.
Respect for the live stream, dude.
I tell them to
No respect. Put that shit on mute.
No. There's no button we have to confirm the order. The order number, that's the confirmation there.
This is what I was gonna talk about.
No respect for the live stream.
I forgot, Roy. You know what? When I was ordering, I hit mute, and then she will tell me to do something like I can't do on my phone, and I'm like, what the hell?
Well, so here's my thing, right? And I've been encountering this a lot lately. Someone will be like, Oh, hey, Roxanne, what's up? I saw him saying hi in the chat. Person saying hi. So they keep asking me like, "Hey, I need you to hit confirm for me," and I'm like, "Well, I need the food first. I can't confirm anything until I take possession of the food." And they were going to argue with me about it, you know. And and literally up until the other day, I'm like, I'll have the food first, and I'll confirm it. But I'm just thinking more and more. That's starting to piss me off because they're starting to do it in a way that's like they run us, like they control us. And I'm thinking,
no. What I think it's being done, because it's been done a couple times here, which I don't have a problem with it. It's to stop the theft. Because
right,
a lot of places, they just put their shit on the counter. Anybody can walk in and say, "Oh, this is my order, take it," even though it's not. This way, when you say, "Hey, I'm here for Tommy's order. Let me see your screen, confirm the pickup, give you the food, and then you're off." So yeah, it's more of a theft deterrent on the merchant's end. And
I think for me, it's just the way it's being applied. It's just the way it's done. It's just really belittling. It's very accusatory, you know. Maybe I'm just being too soft. I don't know.
No.
You can thank your other fucking delivery drivers for the bullshit.
Exactly.
So that's what you can thank.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what you can thank.
Yeah,
Cody, that's exactly what it is, Cody.
I was about to say, Roy, you can thank all the fucking pieces of shit named Conjata System out there that go in with their sandals, picking their fucking toes, and fucking those dudes that walk in and can't even say hi, live in a country where we fucking can't even say hola. Like, say hola or say hi, or whatever. Kwasi, motherfucker. You know, I know your fucking language too. You can say hi in a million different languages and people understand that shit. Except these people can't even say hi. They come in with the phone in their motherfucking faces. It's like,
yeah, I've seen that.
What's up, Will? I knew that was my brother from another mother right there. You and Roy hey, look, you and Roy are my you guys are in my black book. You know what that means?
Are they
You guys are in my black book. That means y'all tell it like me. Y'all in my black book. My boy Will right there. These assholes go and mess it up for all the drivers. Then she thinks that the same app works for all of them because of bullshit ass drivers. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Or they take a screenshot of it after they've already gotten rid of it, steal the food, or you have the asshole customers that decide to go they go pick it up and then go back home and tell them that they never got it.
Right.
Hey,
trouble for that shit too.
And Robert, just so you know, I am black from the waist down, if you know what I'm talking about. So.
Well, you have all kinds of reasons for things like that. I'll actually talk about this while I got Robert up here. I think that there's plenty of times that people don't understand, and I've said this before when other people have been up, like Roy and Tommy's heard this before, but I don't know if Robert and Tony heard it. But there's times that, like, going back talking about other drivers affecting the way you do your job, sometimes an item's forgotten. And DoorDash or Uber Eats doesn't have a thing that says this is a remake order or this is a mess up order. All they can do is offer you that order at what they can offer you at. So sometimes when people are talking about, when they generalize, see, that's my issue, when people generalize everyone. So they'll be like, all these motherfucking no tippers. Well, sometimes when you're taking a run that's a no tip, it's not a non-tipper. It's a driver forgot something, a kitchen forgot something. And like I said, none of these apps tell us. There's no way for us to say, oh, you're taking a $3.75 one item order from Wendy's, but what it is it's a one item that was forgotten out of a $180 order or something, So I just don't think it's right to generalize. But Robert, the people that choose to not tip, I'll call them even worse than what Pedro does. They're not scumbags. They're pieces of shit is what they are. If you knowingly don't tip, not people that choose to do cash tips, or like I said, people that are getting return items. Like, or there's lots of reasons for that, but people that knowingly don't after receiving good service, like when I was Uber Eats, all my tips were after the delivery, and DoorDash as well. But yeah, mugs that just don't tip, yeah, I mean, I just got no place for them. You know,
a lot of y'all couldn't have done Postmates. A lot of y'all would lost your mind doing Postmates because you always got your tip 2-3 days later. So y'all, and when you say they're pieces of shit for not tipping, how do you know it's not their culture to tip? They don't tip because it's their culture not to tip.
Oh, okay.
How do you know what their experiences have been in the past?
I'll answer that, Roy.
Can I finish though? Let me finish my whole statement. Okay, first of all, you don't know if it might be not their culture to tip. Number one, they might not be used to that. Second of all, you don't know their past experiences on what they used to tip. Maybe they used to tip really good, but they continue to get shitty service, shit missing, people eating their fucking food. So at what point do we really blame the customers all the time when there's so many reasons that go behind why somebody will or will not tip?
Okay, first off, fuck their culture then.
What's up, Chris?
No, straight up. Everybody wants to be kumbaya and say some shit like that. There's a reason the Western world isn't fucking the Middle East. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some backwoods shit that fucking like I don't think women need to keep their face motherfucking covered. So you know what? People don't want to be nice, or they want to be PC and not say that shit. So first off, fuck their culture. And then secondly, Roy, I agree with you. That was part of what I was saying earlier about
but you can't say
Will, how you gonna do all that, Will? And then like right at the end, you gonna be like, well, Roy, I agree with you.
No. On the other thing, because I agree with him, and which is what I was saying about because that's a argument I've had with other people about how other drivers affect it, because some people think that other drivers don't affect you. And what Roy was talking about, the tips, as far as somebody used to tip better and they don't now, that's the thing. And then as far as the customers, if you receive that bad of fucking service, then me as a customer, I would quit using that service. I wouldn't just be like, well, I'm going to not say, well, actually, Roy, I would think more into it. I'd be like, well, I'm that piece of shit, so my food may get fucked with and everything else. So I wouldn't even run that gamble. If I'm going to gamble like that, I'll fucking go up 2 hours north to Chicago and shoot some dice in a back alley if I'm feeling a little risky, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but then you go fuck their culture. Why? What makes Western culture so much better than, let's say, European culture? Why do we feel like we're fucking entitled? We take on a job of helping customers, doing customer service. We take that job as our responsibility, but then we expect all this extra shit for doing something we chose to do to help customer service. So why not just say fuck Western culture? Why is that? Why are people?
No. I agree with that asshole, dude. The asshole brigade guy. That, like, if we could get everybody to fucking say fuck the system and not tip, and we could change it around, that'd be great. But we can't. That's what I'm saying.
We take on a job whose responsibility is to provide a customer with a service when they ask for that service. But then we get all fucking butthurt because we didn't get an extra $5 on top of what we're already being paid to do it.
I don't get butthurt. You got to remember, when you're talking to me, you ain't talking to these other people.
Nobody said you got butthurt.
I gotta say, Will, that is true. That is true. You talk your shit and you don't. Yeah, I give you all of that. Let me respond to you on this, Will. When you were like, the people that back out, I don't know which people are backing out.
What's up, Cruiser?
I don't know which people are backing out until the actual end. You know what I mean? Like, so until that comes, until it comes, and then when I check, I'm still not mad at that because I took the order, but like I got today, the order I did literally like 2 orders ago was $5.60. I dropped it off and I go check right now. It's been about an hour, right? And I ain't got the extra $2 or something. Damn, the bag was sealed. That's not my fault. Something happened with the restaurant and they took that away. They took my tip away because of that. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at that. That comes with the territory. You know what I mean?
I'm not mad either. I don't take them, and I don't come on like other people and like slam and slander the customers or the businesses that make me tons of money, the apps. But at the same time, if I think a company's fucking not doing something right, I'm going to call that out, just like I'm going to call out a shitty dasher or somebody, like I said, that I think is being in general and speaking some shit they shouldn't.
Well, I'm probably one of the worst Domino's drivers you ever want if you don't tip me. Trust me, I fucking hate it. To be damn straight, I don't
have to. But that's the difference, Roy. I don't have to take any. That's why I say you and I agree on our DoorDash thing. Like I'm going to take what I'm not going to be mad about. So even if I think there may be a hidden tip, if it's going 4 miles and in my area. Just for DoorDash, okay, just real quick, just to say this. DoorDash, my area, like 675 was where something could be hidden. If I see 4 miles, 675, I'm not going to take it because I'm not going to run the risk of getting stiffed. If I see 4 miles, $8, I'll take it. Now, I know I sound like those jabronis that I don't give a fuck about the $2 a mile. It doesn't have to be specific. I take runs that are $1 a mile. My thing is more time, actually, on my runs. It's how much money am I getting paid? How much time is it going to take me? And, how much money in gas? That's pretty much.
Preach that, Will. Preach that time thing, man. Most people don't understand that time thing, Will.
All right.
Preach that time.
Tommy wants to talk.
Robert, do not fucking tell these people. I don't need top dashers in my area. I don't need people that are as good as I am in my area.
Tommy wants to talk. Let Tommy talk. Go, Tommy.
All right. First of all,
you gotta jump in there, bro. You gotta get tough. I said you gotta jump in there. You gotta be tough. William will fucking do. You gotta tell him.
Yeah, William and Robert won't shut the fuck up. Between them two, we can't get a word in edgewise. Anyway, Robert's apparently already seen me once today, and I ain't been on. I've been working on cars all day, so.
Yeah, boy.
I ain't smoking no blunts. I'm smoking Pall Malls.
Oh, see, he smokes the reds. I smoke the blues.
That's why you're gonna live longer, because yours is lighter than mine.
Yeah, but I smoke about 14 packs a day, damn near, so it's all good. But yeah, to me it doesn't matter.
I'm drinking on Natty Daddy.
Oh shit, you drinking Daddy? But no, I don't give it. I'm horrible. I expect tips. I hate to say it, but I expect it.
See, now Roy's jumping in on me.
Well, spit it out, Tommy.
So anyway, yeah, like there's been times that like down in Atlanta, you don't know if you're getting a tip or not.
Yeah.
I've gotten a $7.50 McDonald's order going 2.5 miles. I'm taking that all day long. I get there, DoorDash paid every fucking bit of it. They didn't pay me nothing for a tip. Yeah. And I've actually thought, I was like, damn, now I feel like Uncle Reese. I'm glad he's here right now. Like, but I'm getting paid $7.50 to go 2 miles. I don't really give a shit if it's a tip or not, just to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Just be honest, Like, okay.
That's real.
No. Okay, can I clarify then what I'm saying?
Don't do it, Will. I almost messed it up, and now you about to mess it up. Let Tommy finish, man. We're gonna mess him up.
Finish, Tommy.
Right? I don't, if the money, the miles make sense, I'm not one of the people that gives a shit if you tip or not. I'd be like, okay, well, they're just didn't want a fucking tip, so DoorDash took it upon themselves to pay me to deliver this food. I appreciate the tip thing, but as long as I'm getting paid, I could give a shit less.
Yeah,
exactly. Like all these people that say you got to have a goal in life. You got to have. You do have a goal in life, but you have to have a goal every day. You have to do this, do that. I don't agree with that. I go out and try to make as much money as I can every day. I don't set a goal. I just go out and try to make as much money as I can. It might be $275. It might be $350, 12, 14 hours, whatever. Yeah. I just go out and make as much as I can that day. Okay. I want to go up to Roxanne's thing. Okay. The politicians here in my state are talking about raising minimum wage $12 an hour for all workers, hourly, and servers. So I wonder if they will still expect tips if we do get that approved. Well, here's the first problem, Roxanne. If they actually, because I've been Waffle House, I've waited tables, I've cooked, I've done management, I've done everything. Okay. If they're paying servers $12 an hour, there's going to be nobody cooking the food. If they get $12 an hour plus tips, there's going to be nobody cooking food. They're all going to be wanting to wait tables because they're going to be getting paid $12 an hour plus making $500, $600, $700 a week in cash tips. Okay, so you're going to be fucked because nobody's going to be sitting down there doing it.
I mean, don't you think it's time for some of these fucking companies that have been making record profits to finally start paying the people that actually make the money for them, though, Tommy? Let's get fucking real here, my man.
Yeah,
seriously.
No,
let's get fucking real, bro.
No, here's the thing, Willie. If you're paying a cook $12 an hour and you're paying a server $12 an hour, okay, and they're both working 50 hours a week,
I know,
but that server is bringing home an extra $700 a week in tips, who the fuck's going to cook the food?
Well, yeah,
I don't necessarily believe that, Tommy, that would be a problem because you got some people that really just don't like dealing with people, period. So they're going to take whatever job's possible. You got people looking for second chances, whether it be they just got out of prison, and they're willing to do that $12 a cook job because it makes them feel important, and they don't want to deal with fucking people.
No,
so at the end of the day, it takes a special person to be a customer service person to have that smile on your face when they say, "Hey, can I get another fucking Coke? You're taking too long." It takes a special kind of person to be a server. So they actually are earning those tips. When you're being somebody's personal bitch, you earn those tips. Technically, when you're fucking cooking, you're not being really anybody's personal bitch at that point. You're just doing your thing, cooking your food. But you got a lot of people out there that I would think wouldn't have a problem doing the $12 hour cook job. Should they be getting paid only $12 an hour? Hell to the no. They should be getting paid a lot more, but it is what it is.
I mean,
Go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead.
So right now, like down here, I don't know about y'all, but down here in Georgia, okay, for the longest time, servers, waitresses, whatever, it ain't changed in probably 20 years. It's about $2 to $3 an hour. I have no issue because I used to do that. Okay. And I have no issue with them bumping up like $6, $7 an hour, minimum wage, whatever. Pay them $7 an hour plus their weight, plus their tips, Because I mean, literally they're sitting here busting their if they get a slow shift at $2 an hour, they're not making shit. But
bro, the minimum wage. Bro, hang on, man. You're continuing down the same path. The minimum wage is getting raised fucking everywhere. And every place, every fucking state you're in, where you at?
Our minimum wage is $7.25 still. That's what I'm saying. While you're paying these cooks $14, $15, $16 an hour off the streets, raise the servers up to minimum wage at $7.25 plus tips.
Yeah, but at one point,
then that's your shit. You got some backwoods shit going on down there. I mean,
Yeah, and
We
that
got-
falls on the people. They need to step up.
Yeah,
and vote
dude,
for shit.
that's your local people not
Um,
fucking voting the right way, bro.
But at the same time, when do we start taking personal responsibility? If you want a better paying job, go out there and do something that earns you more money. Learn a trade. Learn something. Why do we have this mentality that, okay, I don't want to do anything to help myself. I expect everything given to me. Aren't we already living in that fucked up world as it is right now, where everybody expects it given to them?
Well,
They don't want to go out and do nothing. Just raise my pay. Because
Well, 90% of the people right now expect people to give them shit. Roy,
Well,
I grew up back in your day, dude. Okay, at 19 years old, I was making $6.25 an hour to learn how to work at Waffle House in 1993. Okay,
here's my question.
Here's my thing. I've worked for Waffle House from 1993 to 2020, off and on. When I got a better job, Waffle House was my fallback job because I was so fucking good at it. Like I said, I've been shift manager. I've been a server. I almost said fucked up, said waitress, but okay, whatever. Anyway, but I've done the manager's job. I can walk in Waffle House right now and run the fucking store. Okay, I've applied for management 7 fucking times. Okay, I literally had an upper management person. Okay, I want y'all to listen to this. I had an upper management, area manager tell me when I was like, I'm 50 now. When I was like 35, he told me I can apply for management all I want to, but I'm never gonna fucking get in management. I said, why, dude?
And then that's when you walk the fuck out. That's on you. Then you need to walk the fuck out.
He said, because he said back then they promoted supposedly 60%. But out of that 60%, it had to be black, white, male, female, Asian, African, whatever kind of thing. And he said, with you being the majority of people in management, like older white male, then if a 24-year-old black female showed up and knew nothing about the business, and you knew everything about the business, which you do, they're going to hire her and train her first.
They got laws against that.
And he told me, he said, do not ever repeat this again, because if you ever take to court, I will not show up.
But that's you. If you decide to stay there, then that's on you. That's not on them. He told you what the deal was, and if you still choose to do it, then that's on you. I would be like, suck my dick and I'd be out.
I got a question. Let's actually get back to the subject that was brought up. So everywhere right now needs workers. That's obvious. So every fucking restaurant is advertising. So with the exception of Tommy, because he said he's obviously in some fucking twilight zone of a type state. Roy, the signs you have seen, Cody, the signs you have seen, Robert, the signs you have seen. Is there not 2 different wages usually listed? One for cook, kitchen, back of house, and one for front of house?
No.
No? Okay, no.
That's usually when you go in there and you fill that out, they give you the details.
Cody, you said sometimes?
Yeah.
How about you, Robert?
Well, see, here it's a little bit different here. They just say hiring cook, and then where you end up is where you end up.
Okay, so the signs you're seeing don't differentiate. They just say hiring cooks and one wage. There's no differentiating between hiring for this wage and hiring for this wage, correct?
What they do say is if you are applying for night, it pays more at night than it does in the daytime.
Okay. So Tommy, do they do that down there then? Do they separate between night and day or anything?
Well,
or is it like Roy, they don't separate at all?
Yes and no, because it's like, okay, well, like if you go to like a racetrack or Quick Trip, they say like day shift pays this and night shift might pay 50 cents more.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, no, so that's gas station shit.
Like let's say, okay, like here's the fucked up thing. Okay, like when I left Waffle House, I was highest paid cook they had. I was a rock star. That means I can do everything the manager does, and I can basically do the manager's job but not get paid for it. If I went back to Waffle House right now, okay, they would put me down at the bottom, even though I know everything about it. They would start me at $10.25 an hour, and then I would have to do the little books and do all this stupid shit. I've been doing shit for like 30 years. I know the fucking job, but they're gonna make me start at $10.25 an hour, then go to like $12.25 or $12.50 an hour, and then like a year later, I'll finally get to like $15.50. And then as I prove to them, I can get up like $17, $18 an hour in like 2 or 3 years. I'm like, nobody wants to, anybody that's ever worked Waffle House don't want to go through that bullshit. I mean, I'm literally thinking about going to fucking, thought about just doing DoorDash on the side and going to racetrack.
But that's like any fucking job though. When you go in, you start at the bottom, whether you know the job or not. You know, I know how to make a woman come. Does that mean the porno company is going to give me extra money when on my first film? No, they don't give a fuck. That's how it is with any job.
Why the fuck would I want to go back to Waffle House knowing everything I know at $10.25 an hour when I can just go on the racetrack and work 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. and they pay me $15.25 an hour to sit there and fucking ring people up all day?
So here's the thing, right? Like I have 9 years of correctional experience, everything from the correctional officer trainee, and
you didn't, Cody. No, sir, you didn't. We've never heard this. No,
I know. And then, but what I'm saying is, and then all the way up to doing the security threat group investigations for Nevada Department of Correction. And here's the thing, even if like, well, I kind of have my paperwork in, but if I ultimately decide to go back to work for Alaska DOC, I mean, I still start at the bottom again. You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of the way it is sometimes. I mean, it's irritating, but it's like, I mean, it was my choice. I'm the one that left, you know, so.
Yeah, but that's what you got to remember.
I think most places, though, like I said, especially right now, and always did, are hiring fucking at different prices. I think they're hiring different positions at different prices.
Hey, Dashing Through Life, how you doing? And I can see when you go to a different, yeah, like I said, you might be the greatest fucking everything, but when you go to a new place, you start at a new position. First of all, you got seniority. You have to work your way up at a new place. Just because, you know, it's like if you were to start at a new police department, they're going to start you off, and then you probably move up faster than you would if you were just brand new spanking person. But what happens down in Nevada correctional system may be totally opposite of what happens in Alaska. So, yeah, Cody might be the bomb when it comes to Nevada shit, but Cody might be a greenhorn when it comes to Alaska shit. So there will be no person trying to throw him at the top level if he doesn't understand the Alaska situation versus the Nevada situation.
But dude, like, when I walked into a Waffle House and got a job, they would interview me and ask me, who do you know? I was like, talk this guy, and they would call them, and they'd come back out, and they were like, I was like, so what did they tell you? They're like, they said if I let you walk out that door, I'm stupid. You need to hire them on the spot.
Here's the thing, right? Like when I first worked for the Alaska DOC, I come up here, you know, from Nevada, and it was like Nevada's just very old school. The way it's run on the officer side, and the way the inmates operate within. It's old school. You come up here, and it was just a weird thing. The races are all celled up together. You know, I'm like, what the hell's going on here? You had sex offenders walking the yard openly. I'm like, what the fuck is seriously going on here? I mean, it just threw me for a loop. I mean, it was like a total learning curve.
They allow that down here in Nevada now.
They do now?
Roy,
yeah.
In California, it's in Cali, Roy, that these dudes don't want to go to jail no more because they got to walk the yard with SNYs.
Yeah, really? Yeah, they do that. They changed that rule down here, Cody. But the thing is, if you do attack them or you fuck with them, you get a serious charge put against
You.
For
I get what you guys are saying, and there's definitely, I'm a firm believer in even. Oh, okay, no. I'm going to say this. There's definitely jobs and definitely there's levels to everything. Okay. So there's levels to this shit. So yeah, there's some things about starting at the bottom, but for example, I'm going to give you an example. My cousin that I consider my nephew, younger than me, he's a engineer. He did his schooling. He did at least a full 4. I think he did more years at Arizona State University. Okay. Now he's wanting to become an FBI agent. So he doesn't have the experience for that. But he does have the schooling. So what he's going to do is he's going to apply for the Army. Well, the Army's going to accept him as an officer. Well, they do the ROTC thing where they pay for people to go to college, which he's already done, to come in as an officer. I don't think he has to, even though he's coming in as an officer, he still has to do all the same basic training as everyone else. It's nothing like that. It's not a free walk in the park. And I think there's certain things like that where I think, yes, I have no problem with your past experience being taken into consideration.
Well, yeah, it all depends on the position you're shooting for too. Like engineers, like electric, like people that hang electric lines and shit. Yeah, all that. It just depends on the career. But if we're talking a basic ass fucking job, like
no.
You and me,
yes. You and me, yes, no problem. I agree with you 100% there, right?
Just because I'm the fastest cheeseburger maker at McDonald's doesn't mean I'm going to go to Five Guys and expect to be put on. I'm the fastest cheeseburger maker at McDonald's. I should be put.
I guess I'm gonna have to be rude and just jump in front of everybody if I want to talk.
Roy said he's gonna put that cheese on there fast, boy. He's gonna put that cheese on there fast. Give me $5 at Five Guys because I throw that cheese on there fast.
Yeah, but y'all are not understanding what I'm saying. So
no, we understand what you're saying, Tommy. We're understanding what you're saying, Tommy. And I'm gonna be blunt with you. You know how I am. That's your fault, bro. You stuck around that shithole for so long, let him fuck you in your ass, and you just let him do it. Like, why would you let somebody do that to you? I can promise you the motherfucker. How many times does a girl promise she's going to lick your ass and then never licks your ass? Yeah, they promise like whatever they want. If, you know?
That's what I'm saying. I was getting paid to work third shift. I'll do 1,300 by myself on Friday, Saturday night by myself.
And then that's why you never learn. That's why you never learn extra stuff. When you go to a job and your job is to cook, I don't want to look at the register. I don't want to look at the dishes. I don't want to look at fucking taking people's orders. No, I am a cook. That's my job. You ain't paying me anymore to learn any of the extra of the business. So why the fuck would I? Like me at Domino's, I'm a delivery expert. I'm not a fucking pizza maker. I don't want to do pizza. I don't want to fucking make bread. I don't want to fucking do that shit. I'm a delivery driver. That's my job. So,
hey, but check this out though. Most of these places, when they know that their food is really good, and the customers always say we come here for the food, they put the tips out there for the cooks because they know that if these cooks leave, we are not getting none of that. So at least out here, I don't know how it is Atlanta. Y'all got to fix this, but at least out here at our spots, and the people come there for the food, they make sure that they have extra tip things for the cooks, and the people put their money in there. And some of the servers get mad because they say we're doing the work, but man, the way they made that food for them, you know, that's what they go there for.
Well, see,
and there's a lot of places I think that do that out here too. They do the whole tip sharing thing.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. Is that like down here in Georgia and Atlanta, they don't fucking tip the cook shit. Okay. But I am that guy because I've been in Waffle House so long. I know how to cook a steak, this, that, the other. Okay. I guarantee you I can go to but the cooks down here, they could give a fuck less. Number one, because they're getting paid shit pay. Number two, they just send the shit out. Number three, they know how to pay for steaks. Okay. Number four, if it comes back, they just got to recook it again. And what are they going to do?
So what Tommy's
shit. I guarantee
Tommy's saying don't eat at Waffle House in Georgia.
I guarantee you I could go to a live listen, I guarantee you I could go do a live stream, okay, in one day, do a live stream. I'll go to 5 different restaurants. I will order steak medium, and I will get one steak out of 5 that are medium, if I'm lucky.
Well, John Taffer shows that on every single bar rescue. They don't know how to check. They don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, down here in Atlanta, okay, and then and I do that. If I go to one restaurant, they actually cook my steak right. I will ask them who like Longhorns, whatever. I will ask them who cooked my steak.
Motherfucker, you are a line cook. Why are you letting other motherfuckers cook your steak?
That's what
You
I was
are
gonna say. There's a difference between a top line chef and a fucking line cook that's flipping hash browns at IHOP.
Right.
Two totally different things. Like,
if I go to Longhorns and I'm like, who cooked my steak? I said, bring that man out here. I am a $20 bill.
Roy said you can't have the cheese grater.
This motherfucker's rich. He's going to Longhorn and shit. I ain't got money like that.
You can't even compare a top rated chef at a restaurant, like I said, to a guy making egg sandwiches at IHOP. That's totally different.
I'll go to like Longhorn, Applebee's, fucking Texas Roadhouse. I go to 5 different places.
Well, you made that mistake by going to those motherfucking McDonald's, Hardee's chain stores of steakhouses.
I don't go to
everything you just mentioned is a chain fucking steakhouse. You didn't say something like Bob's Atlanta Steakhouse or something like here. Where are you at? Hold up. You go to Atlanta all the time, so we won't even dock you. I'm just gonna go to famous steakhouse in Atlanta.
But check this out. Hey, Tommy, let me ask you this. You're talking about that steak being made right. Only a few places can make the steak right. Now, let's say you're a delivery driver. You're going to pick up this food, and you see that you don't get the tip that you thought. You thought you were tip baited, but they didn't make the steak to the specifications to what the person ordered. Now, is that tip baiting or not?
Okay,
I'd say yes.
You say yes, Roy? Yeah, well, it is tip baiting because they're taking it away. The driver's doing his thing. The driver has no control. But at the same time, they're trusting. The driver is still trusting the restaurant. So in a way, you are still tied in as a driver. You know what I mean? Like, people don't separate us, man. That's messed up that they have messed you up for that steak.
Yeah, exactly. Just like last night, I picked up a McDonald's order. Okay, I took it to this guy, and everybody knows McDonald's seals like 3 fucking seals over their bags. You can't fucking look in it. So I hand this guy his food. He's like, "Is everything in there?" I'm like,
"Hey, Tommy. Hey, watch this. You look like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Has anyone told you look like Dog the Bounty Hunter? You got it, man. And Van Halen. All right, Roy. I had to.
Yeah, but these people also got to realize when they order food, like, you can't expect them to get some filet mignon quality shit from fucking goddamn from fucking.
That's what I was saying. So, but he asked me. He's like, "Is everything in the bag?" I'm like, "Dude, I picked it up from McDonald's. It's sealed. I handed it to you." He's like, "It don't feel like everything's in there." I was like, "I don't know what to tell you." I was like, there's only been one time that I've ever went through anybody's shit, because this guy literally called me. He's like, it was at Sonic's. He's like, every time I order from here, my shit's wrong. I'm like, dude, he was texting me. I was like, dude, I don't go through people's shit. I don't go through it. And
then you should have told him, dude, stop ordering from the same fucking place. They never get it right. You're the dumb at that point.
No, listen though. He calls me. He's like, "Hey man, I'm giving you permission to look through my bag to make sure all my shit's there. If it ain't, make sure it's there. He's like, I got a $20 cash tip if you do it. I'm like, okay, well, I'll fumble through it. I'm like, okay, I see this, see this, see this, see this. I got these 3 drinks sitting beside me. I said, everything looks good, dude. He's like, all right, cool. I hung up with him. When I got there, he handed me a $50 bill. And he told me he'd give me 20. When I got there, he gave me a $50 bill.
Well,
I don't go through people's shit. I said, I don't do it. That's not my thing. I'm not one of them fucking shit drivers that go through people's shit. He
Hey, man,
if I be on the phone, he's like, dude, if you're not going to look through my shit, if you do, I will give you $20 when you get here.
But I don't see. I'd be going through his shit for an extra $20. I'm cool with that. If I walked up to the bitch's pizza and she said, "Yeah, I'll give you $100 if you do a cartwheel," guess what? Roy's in the circus. He's doing a cartwheel. He's gonna get that $100.
Yes, I'll look through it.
Yeah, you do whatever you want.
All the shit was there. He was good. When I got there, to 20 turned into 50 cash. So like,
you do you, boo.
But you gotta remember.
I think everybody should do what they want. But I'm gonna tell you right now, we've all had this situation, and I'm gonna tell you how I handle it. What I do is I go, look, you want to make sure your order is specific. I will go down the list of items with the customer and tell them, look, this is what I have as your list of items. Is this correct? And if they say yes, I say, I will go down this list with the person that's giving me your food from the restaurant and make sure like that they acknowledge that everything's in here, but I'm not getting in your bag. But like I said, I agree with you. I think everybody should do what they want to do themselves. Okay. I don't fault Tommy for doing that.
I think you guys go through way too much trouble, dude. I know it says I have 0 lifetime deliveries, but I actually do have some, just so you know. And you guys do way too.
We know you do.
You guys do way too much. I don't go through all that shit. I pick up your shit. If it's wrong, blame them. Don't blame me. And I tell her, like I had a chick one time, call me back on the app and be like, I didn't get my ranch. And what the fuck you want me to do? Drive all the way back for a ranch?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that pissed me off. These people that are smart enough to deliver the fucking order food on the app, then they're gonna fucking put under the delivery instructions, can I get extra honey mustard? Okay, couldn't you put? Okay, that's under delivery instructions. I've already left the fucking restaurant when I see these delivery instructions. I'm not going back to get your fucking honey mustard. You should have put that on the fucking beginning.
Oh yeah, I never do anything that involves food, including packages of sauce in the driver's comments. I ignore that. I was like, okay, well, I'm already headed to your fucking house when I see this. So. But if I can be decent and it doesn't add time, I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If
I don't go that extra mile usually at all. Like I pick up your shit, I drop it off, I'm done with you. You, like I said, you got these stupid ass structured contact list. You meet me at the door. Guess what, bitch? Strike a pose. I'm taking your picture. I do it every fucking time on all my fucking deliveries. You put leave it door and you come out. Guess what? You're striking a pose, bitch. I'm taking your picture. And just because you put these bullshit instructions and you don't follow your own instructions, you're not going to use that against me. And then I send them a text of their own picture of them holding their food. So there ain't none of that. I never got my food bullshit. No, you got your food, bitch. So you know.
Well, and the thing about it is they see, sorry, Cody, they see our GPS. So they know that we were at that fucking house. So there's no way that they can say, oh, we didn't get the food, whatever, you know. Especially if you leave a door, you see by GPS I was at the house.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily true, though, Tommy, because we've seen videos where the people will go to the house, walk up, take a picture of the food, and then grab the food and run back to the car and take off. Yeah, so we've seen videos of that. So,
but Roy, I want to bust your balls for a minute.
Oh shit!
I want to bust your balls for a minute.
He said he want to bust them balls, Roy. He got something for you right now.
Every time Roy goes live, he's like, I don't want to talk about work. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk work? Go somewhere else. I want to hang out and have fun. And all we're doing is talking DoorDash and Uber Eats right now.
Well, that's because that's all you guys go for. So I gotta go with what you guys go for.
I was trying to talk about guns earlier, but we went to this garbage.
Yeah.
I was gonna clarify the 380 thing.
Oh, we were talking about 2 fists and 380s. Damn, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So what do you bust my balls about? Are we talking about work?
Yeah,
that's because like what do a lot of us all have in common? It's work. Like I can talk to you guys about spiders, but are you really gonna give a fuck? You know, you're not gonna give a fuck because you're not into the spiders. I can talk with Cody. I can talk with Cody all day long about guns because me and Cody like guns. At some point, you guys are gonna be like, "Fuck these gun talking freaks." I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So the one thing we all have in common in this room right now is fucking DoorDash of all fucking things. So I guess let's talk about DoorDash.
And we're outcasts.
Well, you know what, Roy? If it wasn't for DoorDash and shit like that, none of us would know each other. So
that's true.
You're in fucking Vegas. Cody's in Alaska. I know where the fuck Robert is.
I'm in California. Look, we West Coasting. That's why we up there. We West Coasting right now.
Hey, Robert, we need to do a live stream with you, Robert. We need to do a live stream with Robert.
Willie Boots in Illinois, and I'm in Georgia. How the fuck would any of us know anybody if it wasn't for like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all that shit on YouTube?
I'd be so impressed.
I'm glad I met Roy. I tell you, I am so glad I met Roy. My wife said he has a bad mouth, but she listened to him whenever he's saying something else. So I said, yeah. Roy is good. I said, Roy is good to me.
Here. We'll just make this the future swear jar. And then I'll just do a donation at the end of the month. Somebody will get picked to get the donations out of the swear jar. But yeah, we gotta do. You know what? We gotta do a live stream on you. We gotta do a live stream on you, Robert. Yeah, that's right. Every time somebody cusses on the channel, it's gonna be a quarter. I'll put the quarter in for you. You'll just have to cash at me the quarters later, or whatever the case may be. But we're gonna do it that way. That way, it'll help cut down on the swearing. I know 90% of it's gonna be my quarters anyway, because I cuss the most. But we got to do a live stream. And you should title your live stream, "Are People Jealous of Prop 22?" Because I think that's the biggest problem with all these people.
What's up, brother?
What's up, Flex?
That's a big issue. They are so jealous of that crap, and
I think that's why so many people don't like it.
Sleep when we want to, Mr. Flex.
And when I explain it in my videos, I'm like, look, right now, like I'm getting paid right now, right? So I'm driving 3 miles to go to a Taco Bell. The Taco Bell line is gonna be long at night, and I'm getting paid extra because my base pay is not even gonna equal this. I'm about to drive and do this, and people are mad because they're mad because like if you literally, most people who work a W-2, if they get paid every other week, they have to work off of 80 hours, right? So here your active hours are calculated. If you do that same 80 hours in that 2-week frame, you're gonna get $1,200 extra on top of you doing your order. And I don't understand how they get mad at that when they complain about long waits when you'll get paid for that now. I don't get it.
That's why I said you need to do that live stream. Are they jealous? Because if you listen to 99% of the videos on gig work, what's the biggest complaint? Wait time. I had to sit and wait for the order. Like you did that thing on the chocolate Stay Puft Marshmallow guy. Yost Malone, whatever fuck his name is.
Yeah, that fake ass.
That Randy Donuts eating motherfucker.
But here,
he said Randy's. I gotta salute that. He said Randy's.
Okay, but here's the difference, Robert. Okay.
No, Tommy, let Roy finish. Roy said Randy's Donuts, and that hits home here.
What is the biggest complaint we see 99% of the time? I have to wait. And I think that's why they're jealous of you guys out there, because you get paid to wait. You're actually getting what they want, which is they don't want to wait because they're not getting paid for it. But you're getting paid for it, so now they're pissed off because like, well, what the fuck? Why are they getting this money? Well, because you guys fought for it. And that's another thing. You guys fought for this shit. These motherfuckers, they can't even come to a consensus on their fucking own, let alone a large group of people to try to get the shit that they want. So I think that's why a lot of them are jealous of it, because they don't get the wait time. You guys do, and that's the biggest thing when it comes to like I said, we saw Chocolate Stay Puft Man bitching about having to wait at Walmart. So
yeah, but check this out, Roy. On top of that, it's the like, let's say there's an issue with your order and you got to call customer service when you get to that person's home. Call customer service. You are getting paid to talk to customer service. You are getting paid until they cancel the order out, customer service. And the smart people here in California, and this is what I say, the ones who call customer service get paid for their full trips. The one who says, well, the line's too long, I wait. When they drive there, they are throwing their own money out the window because they don't get it. I'm going to call customer service and get paid all that extra on top of that. Then I'm going to go on to the next. So people are like, why would you do that? Well, the time I was on the phone with them, I made the same amount for another order. And then I'm going to get another one.
I think that's why a lot of them are pissed off, is because they're just jealous that you guys get that extra money that they don't get, and that's one of the biggest problems. What's up, Flex?
Flex. And see, here's the thing with me, Robert. Okay, it's like we're on two different kind of world, kind of thing. There you go.
Robert probably got kidnapped by somebody. He's in California. He's in California. He's in California, man. That's like fucking crime capital of the world lately.
I was right in the middle talking to him. He just fucking disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably.
I don't think anybody's jealous of the Prop 22ers, dude. Most of the people don't even know about that shit.
Everybody in the gig community that watch these videos know about it.
But see, like, hey.
Yeah.
Flex, they all know. Flex, I got 1,000 videos, Flex, in 6 months. They all know about Prop 22. They all.
But what I want to say, Robert, is like, okay, I'm not going to hate on you, okay? You go get your money, okay? That's all good. But while you're making $21.75 an hour sitting in the drive-through line at Taco Bell,
I don't know. Tom, I got to stop you there. I only do drive-thrus like at the time I'm doing them now. I don't do drive-thrus in daytime, man. I go inside. I only milk the clock after 9 p.m.
Right. Well, but what I'm saying is you. What I'm saying is I ain't gonna hate on you. You do you. If they're gonna pay you fucking $22 an hour to sit in line on an active thing, you're getting $22 plus the base pay plus the tip if it's there.
No, not the 22. This is let me break this down to you. All right, so let's say the base pay is all right. Let's say in an hour, let's say I do 4 orders, right? Let's say the base pay that whatever company puts up is $2. That doesn't equal up to $16 an hour. So they're gonna give me the difference of that. Now they're gonna add in all the wait time and all that other stuff. We don't see that until after they calculate all the time. So we are still going out there to take the orders like everybody else when they are accepting the orders. If they took Prop 22 away, I would still be doing the same thing and putting up my numbers the same. The only difference is I would not have an extra 1,200 to show you that. I would just have my extra 1,200 that I made that from the customers with my customer service. That's the only difference, and that's the problem with UDM and all these dudes. They're talking about what every average driver should make. I talked about that. The average driver should make $25 an hour, easy. If you can't make that, there's something wrong with you. But how do you make extra? Skill comes into that and knowing how to work with people. These other guys are not bringing that in. Everyone should make $25 an hour by just taking your orders. UDM said I took every order $3 a night and I made $25 an hour. Okay, so now he answered my question. If you are different, you can make 35 to 40.
Well, see,
without
like
Prop
with me,
22.
like with me, you know, I literally do. There's certain places I don't go to because I know Taco Bell closes when they want to.
I'm at Taco Bell right now
Popeyes,
trying to get paid.
Popeyes closes when they want to. Okay, I'm not going to sit in line for 30 minutes for $6.75. I'm just not going to do it.
But see, that's just what you're willing to do versus what other people are willing to do, and that seems to be the biggest problem in the gig world. Is everybody wants to tell everybody else how to do their shit.
Everybody's
Like,
gonna be different.
I don't tell Cody how to load his fucking magazines. Even, you know, maybe I have a great way of loading magazines. I'm not gonna get down on Cody because he loads his 1x1 type bullshit or something. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, why can't we just come to a consensus to just let everybody do what they want? This is what I was talking about, the whole people not being humble shit.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
you got Mr. Flexer here that's out there
That's-
every day busting his ass. He's not on there bragging all the fucking time of how much he makes and what I did and, you know, this and that. You know, that's where it comes down to being the whole humble thing. Like, you can still help people be humble, but when you get to the point where you're making videos now, and you're doing this, and you're thinking my way is the only way and it's the best way, and if you're not listening to me, you shouldn't be listening to that guy. That's where the biggest issues come from. It's like, just learn to let people do what the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and that's the biggest issue I see. It's like too many people want to. They're not humble enough to realize that you're okay. Just because you have a popular YouTube channel means absolutely jack shit. At the end of the day, you know. So that's my hope.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say is that, like, okay, Robert just said, even if they took Prop 22 away, he'd be doing the shit the same way that he is.
Yeah, okay. He's just in a good market. That's why, you know, he's in California. He's in a good market.
Well, even if they took it away, he'd still be sitting at Taco Bell waiting, doing whatever. Okay, me myself,
not necessarily.
But I'm saying,
not necessarily.
But I'm saying, okay, my bottom line is you do you. Okay.
But wait, Thomas, I'm gonna tell you this.
But listen,
Thomas. No, let me say this really quick. Before Prop 22, I would not be at Taco Bell at 12:53 right now. I'm gonna tell you that now. So what Prop 22 did was it allowed another customer to get some food because now they know I'm getting paid a little bit extra for whatever it says to take that off. I would not be right now on Roy's Live talking to you guys doing deliveries if Prop 22 was not here at this time. I would have been done at like 8:45, 9 p.m. I would have been done.
Okay, see, now but because of Prop 22, you're sitting there waiting it because you're making the money.
Yeah, and everything is closed, so now it makes the wait time longer because it's all drive-throughs, which means I have to wait. So I'm going to make sure I'm getting paid extra on all this. If everyone was smart, they would. I must be quiet, and I'm going to keep making my money on how I do it.
I mean,
it's just a strategy.
It's
see, that's the thing is everybody is hating on you because you're making your money. Okay, all I see, I don't really know you.
Get your ass out of my face.
I don't think they're hating on him, dude. I don't think anybody's
I don't really know
Sorry.
you all that good, Robert Reese. I don't really know you all that good. But I know you're out there trying to make your money. That's all you're doing. Right. I have no issue with that. Okay? A lot of people have issues with you making your money and the Prop 22, this, that, the other. I have no issue with that. Okay? I want everybody to go get their money. I have no problem with that. But my thing is like, okay, who the fuck are these big YouTubers? Here's my thing. The big YouTubers, how the fuck you gonna sit there and tell people they're doing shit wrong? As long as I'm making money and I'm making my money that I want to make, who the fuck are you to tell me that I'm wrong? Oh, Roy, go and start throwing them quarters in that swear jar because this fix to get full. Okay. I'm just saying, the big YouTubers, they have no right to tell us we're doing shit wrong.
Yeah, but who's a big YouTuber though? who is actually a big YouTuber? What classifies you as a big YouTuber? Now I understand that, like
Now we're measuring virtual counts.
when you let this get to your head, Pedro thinks he has 5 million subscribers, right? But he doesn't. He does not. What makes you a big YouTuber though when you're doing this thing? It's who will listen to the crap you say. To every man out there doing your thing, if you are making your money and paying your bills, and you are good, your kids are good, your wife is good, you're doing your thing. The next man should shut the fuck up. To be honest about that, the next man should just shut the fuck up. But if somebody is trying to do something to add into your game to make you into a better person all the way around, don't try to block that person out. That's my biggest thing with this gig economy. I'm gonna be quiet.
Different people have different ideas about what they are. Okay, it's like, oh, you're a big YouTuber if you got 1,000. You're a big YouTuber if you got 3,000. You're a big YouTuber if you got 10,000. Everybody has a different idea about what a big YouTuber is. First of all, I don't give a fuck what a YouTuber is. Okay, I don't care. I got 40 fucking subscribers to my channel. And if I get 8 or 10 to show up to one of my lives, I feel like I'm fucking famous. Okay. Yeah. But
how come I got a question?
Okay.
I got a question for
I don't feel like there's anybody on YouTube that should tell you how to make your fucking money.
I got a question though.
Or load your mags.
Hold on. Can I finish for once?
Yeah. You talk like old people fuck. Come on.
All right. These motherfuckers come in here and they're supposed to be big gig tubers. And I am so sick and tired of these motherfuckers. I got 40 subscribers, 43, whatever. I love them. Yeah, I might get 10 at a time, but I am sick and tired of these some bitches coming in here and telling us that if we don't do it their way, we're doing it fucking wrong. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't you know what? I go out for 10, 12, 14 hours a day. I make as much money as I can. And according to them, I'm doing it wrong. Like, motherfucker, what are you talking about? I'm doing it wrong.
Well, but the thing is, you don't have to.
To me, it's all about the fucking money. I don't care. I don't, I know I'm wasting some gas. I know I'm doing this, doing that.
Dude, why the fuck are you still watching these people if they fucking tweet you, bro?
Who the fuck, as long as my bills are paid,
you're triggered. Why are you watching? Why are you watching shit that triggers you?
Who the fuck are you to tell me if I'm doing my shit right or wrong?
Tommy, why are you watching people that trigger you like that?
I'm just trying to fucking put shit out here and listen. Listen.
And this goes back to my question. Everybody,
dude, I said some shit like a while ago about people should just show what the fuck they do and shut the fuck up. Flex will back me up on that. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about putting some shit out there. That shit's been out there a long time. But you're obviously watching what these people are saying, Tommy, because you're like, this is what they're saying. So why don't you just quit watching them?
No, I'm talking about shit. I'm talking about shit that I looked at like fucking 9 months ago. But they're still fucking preaching the same shit.
I want to hear
we all know that.
You guys
we all agree. This is Roy.
We all same shit. It's like Mr. Flex. I'm a Mr. Flex. Okay, that man goes out and live streams his shit every fucking day. Okay, all he does is live stream his shit. He comes home, he live streams his shit when he gets home. He doesn't take you tips and tricks and this and that and the other. All he does is show what he does. He's not one to tell you, oh, you're doing it wrong if you don't do it my way. You're doing it wrong if you don't do it this way.
He's in a metro area, though, G. He's in the metro area.
That's why I follow Mr. Flex and I watch Mr. Flex because he just live streams his shit. He doesn't fucking sugarcoat anything. He doesn't try to tell people how to fucking do their job. Okay, because all of this is our fucking job. Okay, we do this every fucking day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, whatever, 8, 10, 12 hours a day, whatever we do. But he doesn't tell you how to do it. He just live streams to shit.
But see, I got a question. Don't cut me off or I'll kick you out of the room. I got a question. Everybody comes to my channel with these big sets of balls and talks all this shit about this, that, but yet I don't see nobody in these other channels telling these people the same thing that you say when you come on my channel. I don't see it.
Roy,
they shut me down. I tried.
Roy. I say, come on, Hot Facts, Roy. They are afraid. That's why you are in my black book, Roy. You and Will are in my black book, and Flex is Russian, so he's not in my black book.
I'm in the KGB book. Right?
Flex is my radio station. I listen to Flex. You know what I'm saying? If Flex was American, he'd be in my black book. But that is my brother from another brother too. You know what I mean? Flex will come on my channel. Roy will come. Dudes who talk all like this, the Roys will not come on Hot Flex. Will not come on Hot Facts. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. That's why Roy is a regular on my show. I need that on my show.
You still gotta prescribe me the adjustable, bro.
Yeah, but it's also funny is that how many times have I been put on blast by other people for not even doing stuff, but yet nobody ever sticks up for everybody. Like I stick up for everybody. I stuck up for Robert. I stick up for Alaska. I stick up for Flex, William. But like nobody wants to stick up for Roy when it comes time to it. We come, like I said, we all come on Roy.
Roy, do I not speak up for you, Roy?
I just said I speak up. Jesus Christ.
Roy, look, I'm trying to look. I'm like,
Robert, did I say Robert didn't? I said, you're not the only one that comes on this channel. Like, I get 25 up to 35 people in my live streams that all seem to agree with the stuff I say, but yet I'll go to somebody else's live stream and it's like they'll agree with what they're saying. It's like, what is it like? Like, do we not have principles in the gig community? Is there no principles at the end of the fucking day? Like,
no,
it's like we just want to play sides it's like when you're on the playground, you want to be with the cool kids, but you also want to be with the nerdy kids just in case. Like it's like nobody like has the nutsacks to stick with what they believe. If you really believe the things that I say, then why would I ever go to another channel and see you preaching the opposite and agreeing with something totally opposite of what I said? All you're doing is playing the field. Or you're just playing both sides of the field.
What's up, Tremaine?
You know what I'm saying? You're just playing both sides of the field. That's like a lot of people. Robert, he don't play both sides. Gig, he don't play. Flex don't play both sides. William don't play both sides. But you get a lot of people when I got 35 people in the room, and trust me, I got the memory. I say hi to everybody. I don't fucking ignore people. I read your comments. I don't fucking ignore you. But yeah, I go to other streams and you're agreeing with something that you were agreeing with me on that was totally opposite. It's like, I don't get. See, that's the thing I don't get with this gig community. It's like we just want to fit in. It's like nobody has.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Roy. I know exactly what you're talking about. There was someone, Tom. Look, there was someone that wrote me, man, and someone told me a compliment, but they wrote it to me silently because if they would have put that in my comment box, they would have had like backlash on them. So they put it inside my text message because I have my text up there. So they wrote me that privately. And I'm like, man, why you gonna fake the funk for? Why you gotta fake the funk?
Okay, Gig Hustler. Good night, Gig Hustler. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Roy, I'm not two-sided, dude. I fucking speak my mind, dude. I mean, I don't fucking go over their channels and fucking agree with their shit.
What's up?
They
Hey,
probably
Studios,
won't
how you
like
doing?
you, Tommy. They probably won't like you. You are speaking your mind, and go ahead and keep speaking. I like you, brother. I'm gonna subscribe and be number 41.
No, hey,
just
Hill
want-
Studio. That's what's funny. This gig shit is silly, bro. It's crazy. Like, I get where you coming from the
Yeah,
outside. I can
it's
see
like
where you see it
we
and be
got
like,
the
what the fuck?
we got the non-cool people, and then they got the cool people over yonder.
Hey, I'm fucking
But
cool.
the
I don't
cool
care if you
people are
think so or not.
morons.
I'm cool.
The cool people are the dumb ones. The cool people are the dumb ones, man. They look like Van Halen, and it looks like someone tried to do freaking Chinese Chinese, what you call that when you do the little string thing to make the X's cross? They're weird. The cool people are weird. Table 9 is like the table that they want you to watch, but that's not cool. We need to watch Roy.
I kind of feel like, I kind of feel like right now the cool people are like right here in the room because we keep it real.
Don't feel like that. Say that shit out loud. The cool people are right here in the room. Say it. We're cool.
We're the fucking cool people because we keep it real.
How about instead of thinking we're the cool kids, we just say we don't give a fuck what other people think. We speak our own minds. You don't have to be cool to speak your own mind. You can be a loner and speak your own mind. That's more important to me. Is
we are the realists.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't every nerd say a bad word. They're cool now.
That's the whole reason why we're not fucking getting 10,000 subscribers, because we speak what we say.
I've got a crazy theory.
No, that's not true. We're just not promoting ourselves properly. That's
I've
all.
got a crazy theory right now, and
I'll be at 10 grand in like 10 minutes.
I think something right now that's missing from the gig community is something I've never subscribed to before.
What's up, man?
And I think the community needs a big dose of Derek right now. I think Derek needs to start dropping a bunch of material again, man.
Thank you, hey ho.
Why?
I can't even talk about guns.
What's so special about Derek?
I don't know. There's something like
Nothing
there's
special,
something
dude.
there's something about him.
There's nothing special. They just know how to upload fucking videos.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Edit,
No.
upload fucking videos.
I don't mean I think like he's the savior or he's something good. I think he's a part of a puzzle that's missing right now.
No, because when he was uploading videos, he was getting confrontations with other people like Bentley and shit.
There's still confrontations, just different people.
Yeah, but people just need to, do their own thing and stay in their own lane. That's it.
Yeah,
you got your channel, spin your fucking channel.
And I'm sure if I could figure out a way to make my fighter fucking sing to people and shit, my channel would probably be more popular if I get to sing and do some crazy shit like that. I'm sure it would. But I don't keep my channel to one specific topic. That's one of my problems too. If I picked one fucking topic and maybe stuck to it and put a video out every day about it and blah blah blah, my channel would probably do better too. But I don't like to get stuck on one subject all the time because life is full of subjects, and I like to talk about all subjects of life, not just fucking one. And so that's why my channel don't do good, because I don't stick to one topic. I don't put videos out every fucking day. I do a live stream once a week most of the time, and I want to talk about everything. Like I said, I want to hear about everybody's life. I want to hear about what William's doing outside of gig work. I want to know what Robert's doing, what Flex and Cody's doing. I don't give a fuck about work all the time, but work is part of it, I guess. So.
Hey Roy, my brother said this the other day, and actually not the other day. It was actually just last night. He said, "How come your big homie Roy ain't been on there in 2 days?" That's what my brother said. My brother gave you the all the way official vouch, Roy. You pick Roy, the real one. Channel, man. My brother watches your channel, man. Like he said, hey, my brother said he said stuff that I wish more people said. And that's all it is there. You won, Roy. The Reese family loves you, man. Your channel was cool to us. That's why, Roy, we gonna take you. Well, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna try.
yeah, but that's the one that's the reason why I feel my channel doesn't grow is because I don't stick to one specific topic. I like to talk about all kinds. There's so much things going on in the world right now that we should just get stuck on gig work all the fucking time. My life does not revolve. You guys know me. My life does not revolve around work. I fucking hate it, and it's not what I do. But there's so many other topics that can relate to gig work that nobody chooses to talk about. Hey, Dash and Life, thanks.
It's not that. It's just the way I guess you have to be categorizing your content differently for it to go out to the open world.
Roy is a nigga. I'm gonna say it as a black dude. Roy's a nigga in a white body. Roy's a nigga in a white body. I'm gonna just say the shit. Roy's a nigga in a white body, and that's what the hell it is. So whoever wants to say the shit on the inside, I said it for you. Roy's a nigga in a white body. Now let's keep going.
No, but listen, it's the way he puts out content, but it doesn't go out. It doesn't go out to the people that to be seen, and that's why he's not being exposed to. The algorithm is not exposing him, and
he's a nigga in a white body. I'm telling you that's why.
I guess you guys don't understand. Like I'm not exposing myself to where I'm exposed to fucking thousands of people. I'm only exposed to a certain community.
Well, what are you categories? My category on YouTube is entertainment.
I hope neither one of you motherfuckers are exposing yourselves on here, because I'd have to leave immediately and shit. That's unnecessary shit.
But my content falls under entertainment. So I don't know what yours is.
What did William say? Exposing?
Yeah, these motherfuckers need to go to OnlyFans if they're talking about exposing themselves and shit.
I could always do OnlyFans for like volunteer firefighter. I definitely got the hose for that. But no, for real though. I don't know. It's categorized guys under entertainment. So I don't know what I could change the category, but plus I cuss a lot. You guys know that.
Roy, you ain't got to change nothing. You are the Def Jam of the gig world. You are Def Jam. Everything you say is cool with me. I don't feel no problem with it. These other people need to they grow up and want to watch Faces of Death and stuff, but when someone says real words, they freaking hide. I don't get it.
Well, I've always said the same thing too. They'll watch The Demolition Man, where every other word is fuck, but when Roy does it, everybody loses their shit. Like type shit. So, but I do cuss a lot. I gotta calm that down. I gotta try. Like
it's okay. So it's the people that want to make money off YouTube, and when you're cussing, they can't make money off that video, or as much money off that video. That's why I mean, I could kind of see it. Like if I want to make money off of YouTube, I don't want your ass to cuss on my fucking channel.
Yeah, but you can. But you don't have to shun me away. You can ask me to watch my mouth. I've done it before. So
of course.
So why can't, if you really are that concerned about it?
Fucking sensitive, and everybody's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All you gotta do is ask. I've done it before with Steve. He asked me not to cuss so much, so I didn't cuss, but I think 3 cuss words.
There's people that even post their rules in chat, actually, where they ask you to don't make any comments on religion, politics, or curse words and shit. Just like how you hook us all up with the promotions.
Hey, Ricky, what's up?
I mean, I don't mind promoting people. That's
no. I'm saying, but people have that in their chat, even just to go with what Roy's saying. And I mean, I believe it. I believe this. If Roy sees something that gives chat instructions, you've all seen that before, and it says like if you're here, like how people set their shit. You've got to be a member of the.
Yeah. I mean, like obviously you don't want to get banned like me for 2 fucking weeks. Like obviously, stupid shit like that. You don't want, don't even want to, voice it.
These are people that aren't even letting people up. That's what I'm saying. They just have the chat shit, and it usually has the instructions. And Roy's not going to come in talking about fuck if the instructions are like, yeah, don't come in here cussing. in the chat.
Yeah. But I get it's also that I look at things differently. Yeah. But see that just shows the personality of people. Like me and Flex can argue, me and William can argue, me and Gig, everybody here can argue with each other. We're still friends at the end of the day. Some of these people you argue with, they fucking just say, oh my god, and they gotta run to their safe space. It's like, what the fuck? Like, are you grown at like they feel like they're being bullied just because your opinion is opposite of theirs, and that's fucking retarded. That's retarded.
So let's say out of Pedro's subscribers, how many do you think know your channel? Out of that 30K, how many do you think know your channel?
Probably know my channel, maybe 100, maybe
100. I'd say they know. I think a lot more know. But they don't. Only people want to subscribe that want to listen to this shit. That want to listen to us, guys.
Well, that's because
most of them, they have sensitive ears. They don't want to hear none of this stuff. It's not,
and
it doesn't interest them.
Yeah.
So if there's people like that, like, why do you even want their attention?
They work 7 days, 12 hours, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I guess talking about work is more relatable to them. It's not to me. Like, I like to talk. I have no problem talking about guns. We have no problem talking about anything. But I think that's why a lot of them here, because a lot of them can't relate. A lot of them can't relate to the shit that I've had. Like when I bring up my past, and a lot of people can't. A lot of people cannot relate with Roy when he talked about he was in a motorcycle club for 15 years. People can't relate that. They don't know what that lifestyle's like. They don't know what it's like to be homeless. They don't know what it's like to go to jail 3 fucking times. They don't know that kind of shit. All they know is, ooh, we're in common with gig work, DoorDash. Okay, that's their whole life is revolved around DoorDash, and I think that's one of my biggest things is I don't, I have other things to talk. I think life is more important than DoorDash. So maybe that's
Roy. Most of these dudes wouldn't even be able to go through the loop, Roy. Most of these dudes wouldn't even be able to go through the loop. They will be crying through the loop, Roy. You know what I mean? They don't even the homelessness, the other stuff. Most of these people don't even. Their wives and their fiancés pick up after them and do all this stuff. They've been babied their whole life. Most of these dudes don't know about the realness, man. They don't know about it. It's crazy. You talk about jail, but like most regular people, and people say, well, no. If you are a regular person, you have at least been handcuffed at least one time. At least handcuffed. At least handcuffed to put the fear in you. If you've never been handcuffed, I don't know where the hell you lived. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, most people have. Never been to a bar and things get out of hand. And, you know what I mean? Things happen. Most dudes have not been in anything. And then when we talk to stuff, they're like, oh, is this NC-17 talk? Is it rated R? What are these dudes talking? We're just talking life. And you dudes ain't never experienced nothing.
I got,
Yeah, like they wouldn't understand, like when you're taking a dump in the holding cell, you're supposed to flush the whole time you're taking a dump.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand.
No smell.
Exactly.
Hey, the window, the cell window's only got that much, and if you're the CO and you're like me, you gotta get up a little bit and be like, oh, they're in there, like hey, and they're like, and they put their hand up, hey, like during count time, when they close that little window, then I know they're either taking a shit or fucking. So I tap on the door. I'll be like, yo, count time.
Yeah, but a lot of people wouldn't understand that when you tell them you're taking a dump in the holding cell with 30 other motherfuckers. You're supposed to flush while you're taking a dump the whole time.
Boy, they don't even know.
Yeah.
Check this out. Whoever says, oh, we saw Reese on Roy talking about jail. Whoever wants to run my stuff, go and run me. Pay your little $29, go and run me. I don't have a record. I've been arrested so many times and I don't have a record. Because you get handcuffed and go to jail when they don't have nothing on you, they let you go. I've been on so many dry runs to go to court. My name is not even up there, but they had me handcuffed in there to go through the whole thing. Most of these dudes know when you get your county closed and the rep walks you around and shows you what to do and what not to do. Most of these dudes will pee in their pants. They ain't never have to. What's a rep? What's this? Oh, I got to talk to yet. They don't even know, Roy. They don't even know. I've been handcuffed so many times and I don't have a record, people. That's how I can work in the corporate world. I don't have a record. You know what I mean? But I've been handcuffed so many times. Don't be afraid of that shit.
And then T's in here. He's like, I don't eat. Exactly, because you don't know the constipation you're going to get when you eat fucking jail food. Your ass will be clogged up for weeks eating that fucking shit.
Clogged up. You gonna get in there, you gonna be like, man, you know what? This bologna sandwich seems nice. Let me eat that. No one eats that. You better get you. First of all,
I'm not
gonna teach nobody about no politics and what you should.
This is why, and I'm being dead ass serious. This is why I always keep an extra $20 in my pocket. Is because if I go there, I have commissary money. That's right.
Roy, hey, yeah. Look, Roy comes from the same cloth. They taught us that to make sure you got some money in your pocket just in case you go somewhere. That's what they taught us growing up, man. That's what they taught us. It ain't there for extra gas money. And no, we got that there in case we go in.
Yeah, that's commissary money.
I can never be arrested. I wouldn't last. I'd be fucking screwed.
I went to the holding cell, but this is where I'll disagree with Roy and Robert talking about taking the money in. Instead, I had a stack sitting with someone else to come get me. So I went to the holding cell.
No. I just keep an extra $20 bill in my wallet.
And then I got my car.
Yeah, in your wallet. You might be by yourself, Will. Will, let me tell you this. I walked into a 7-Eleven. I was buying food. They thought that I was part of the homeless people who were stealing the food. Will, don't you know they took my ass to jail and my money in my pocket went straight onto my books. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, because that $20.
No.
That $20 goes onto that $20 goes onto your books right off the bat.
I was pulled over, got taken in by myself. Was there, probably got processed, probably 2 hours after getting processed. Then I think it was a weekend, so I had to wait like an hour after that. Got my call in, made my call, had to stop sitting with someone else. That's what I'm saying. And I go, that stack that I left with you, you need to come get me out. That stack got me out because I think my bail was $750 or something. There was some bullshit. And they came and got me the fuck out immediately.
Well, my bail was $50,000, so I didn't have that luxury.
It's always 50,000. They always give you 50,000. Yeah, I'm not no serious dude. They ain't gonna give me this super racks. I'm in there for. They don't know if I did it or not. You know what I mean? Like I've had it to where. I've had it to where they actually got me. I paid to get bailed out, and when I go to court, my name ain't even on the board. Fucking paid money for shit I didn't even do to get out because I didn't want to be in there. I've done that. Most guys don't even know about that. You paying $500 to sit on out.
So do you sue them or what? What's going on? Like, why do you guys keep getting arrested? And
I got arrested.
Because you get detained. You get detained, they take you in, and then after all they say, well, we just put you in here to do whatever. It's never, look, every year I know, well, for the past 2 years, I have not gone in. Every year, my wife knows that there's going to be a time throughout the year where they are going to think he's doing something and he's not, and he goes in, and she already knows. And look, if I actually had a record for how many times I've been handcuffed, you guys would think I'm a freaking criminal. You know what I mean? Nothing happens. The DA says there's nothing here. It's quotas and stuff like that.
I get it. So they technically should never put you in the handcuffs and bring you anywhere.
Yeah.
They can hold you. They can hold you in jail for a certain amount of time while they conduct the investigation, and then
72 hours.
Yeah, 72 hours, and then if nothing happens, they can boot you out, and you can't really do shit about it because they're in an investigation. Like I went to jail. I went to jail for 3 days one time because I got arrested for doing security without a security work card. That's some corny shit. And I did 3 days. I had to do 3 days for that. So, and it was because it was on a Friday night. I got to stay the whole fucking weekend. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, no court cases. You are going to jail. You are going to jail. Yeah, you got to go for 3 days. Yep, you're going to jail.
Yeah,
Friday, you're going to jail.
But that's the stupid shit I'm talking about. Like that, they'll put you in jail for stupid shit like that. Like,
well, he said he was at 7-Eleven buying food, and that they came in and they grabbed him. Like what?
No, they thought that I was with the dudes that were in there doing the wrong stuff. I was just a regular civilian just coming in to buy stuff. They
So
thought
that's what I'm saying. So
when you say hi to people and
how are they
see
going to
them
come
stuff,
in and assess that and say, like, how are they going to come in and say that, oh, you're part of them?
Because all people think black people look the same, and they probably just say it was a big, tall black guy. And
the Asian people look the same. Black people don't look the same.
Well, that's
this is something you will never understand, man. You will never understand. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you will never understand this one.
If you went into a gas station and Roy was in there with a bunch of biker-looking motherfuckers doing a bunch of biker-looking shit, I could see Roy get arrested. If you were in the gas station with a bunch of fucking hoodie wearing looking motherfuckers doing hoodie wearing looking shit, I could see you get arrested. If fucking Cody was up in the gas station with a bunch of mossy oak wearing motherfuckers and shit, got their fucking trucks outside with their gun rack, I could see him getting arrested too.
Well, that's where the lawsuits come into play.
Yeah, and the law is that there's a suspicion they can sustain you or they can detain you for 72 hours, correct, without filing charges. That's why there's nothing on the record, because if no charges were filed, no charges were dismissed. So you're just been detained.
Yep.
All I
let
know
me
is
tell you a time when they took me to jail and they were trying to give me felony assault. All right, I got jumped, right? And the dudes didn't know that I box, kickbox, and I knew jiu-jitsu. I start whooping their asses, and then they tried to press charges on me. I go to jail, and after they got the whole story, I was in there for might have been 5 days. Once they got the full story and did everything, my whole thing was dropped. I went to jail for no reason for beating up 3 people who didn't know how to fight. You know what I mean? Man. They said that when I got the upper hand, they said I should have stopped. But, it got thrown out.
That's not how you fight. You fight until that motherfucker don't move no more. That's how I was raised. You fight until that motherfucker don't move no more. Just don't kill him, and you'll be fine. But yeah,
you should have used the phone book without leaving any marks.
Right. And a lot of people don't like. A lot of people they aren't used to when you got to put in your what is it? What is it here? 8 or 9 digit fucking inmate number to make a phone call. It's crazy.
Or talking on the phone. You go pick up the phone over and over. United States. You know what I'm talking about? I fucking hated that. To get for the voice recognition.
Yeah.
I'd hear that a million times a day.
And that's another reason why you go in there with money in your pocket too, so you can use the phone. If you're going to be in there for a couple of days, you got to pay for the phone. Or you got to call collect to your fucking parents or whoever you're trying to call. You got to call collect and shit.
Oh yeah, it's your word against the cop word. You ain't got no money.
Yeah, exactly. So they can hold you for a certain amount of time.
Your microphone's muted.
Who?
Reese's.
Oh.
He's talking, but his mic was muted.
You know what's weird? It's weird, talking about the police in California. I only had one encounter with the police up here, and it's because I was driving kind of fast, so I got stopped, and so the cop was like, the typical, why I stopped you? I was like, yeah, because I was driving fast, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, just so you know, I got a gun in the car. He's like, oh, yeah, so does everyone else around here. He goes, what kind? I'm like, Glock 20, 10 millimeters. Oh, sweet. I got the same one, Gen 3 or Gen 4. I'm like, Gen 4. He's like, yeah, I got the 3. Next thing you know, we're bullshitting about ammunition. And he goes, all right, well, he goes, nothing personal. I just don't want you reaching. So he goes, have a nice day. And he walked off.
Yeah. I had a cop do, I ended up with the same kind of interaction. It was,
what is that? I just don't want you reaching.
He don't want you to reach for it. Because then he's going to assume that you're trying to shoot him with it. That's
well, like, I think because if he was going to ask for, like, the insurance and the registry, like, because I didn't actually physically tell him, that's probably what he meant. And another time I had an encounter where I was driving a little too fast. This was in Idaho. I had a gun then too. And he asked me, he goes, any firearms in the car or on you? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, okay. And then he just literally gives me a verbal and he goes, have a nice day. And he walked off. And so, like, I have a concealed weapons license. So it gets put into their NCIC system. So anytime, it's just, they already know that you have that, right? But that's been like, I've only had 2 encounters with the police driving since 2012, because I got the talking to for speeding in 2012 and then just again like last summer, and that was literally their reaction. Shit, but other states, like, if I was carrying what we could carry here, like just normal everyday life, they'd be like, we going to jail. It's crazy.
Yeah, the difference between the state I live in and the state my mom lives in is ridiculous. I live in Illinois. You got to have a FOID card, which is pretty much illegal.
An infringement.
Well, it's against the Constitution. The FOID card is. So you can imagine we're one of the more strict states that even allows that shit. Whereas I go out and visit my mom in Arizona, motherfuckers are walking through all Walmart with their sidearm, just like Cody, just out.
I don't open. Well, to be clear, I do not open carry unless I'm out hiking.
Let me rephrase that. People can, and I know they probably can't in Alaska, correct?
Yeah, we can, but I choose not to because I don't want to draw the attention.
Got you. But I mean, people people too that aren't out there to like shoot people, like they're not. Like
technically, you don't have to tell them you have a gun.
Happy person, just a legal gun owner,
Well, technically, when you get pulled over, you don't got to tell them you have a gun. You're not required to tell them, but I tell them anyways, because that way I don't.
In Alaska, we have this obscure law. We have duty to inform. And so when I informed him, his exact reaction was like, he goes, yeah, so does everyone else around here. What kind? Yeah. And then we just had like this literally like 2-minute BS conversation on the side of the road, like we're talking now.
I had the same kind of encounter. I was out snake hunting and I actually backed over something and ripped the taillight out of my truck. So I got pulled over. Cop comes up. Of course, I let him know I got a gun on me. He's like, okay, where's it at? I pointed it to him, and he ended up, and it would happen to be a 92 FS. He's carrying the same gun, but his was stainless steel. Mine was fucking regular blacked out. Yeah, we got to talking about our fucking guns. He wanted to see it. I was like, go ahead. It's got a laser guide rod in it. And it was all hooked up, bro. Yeah, and he ended up
Sorry.
What? No, he ended up letting me go. He's like, just fix your taillight.
I've never talked about this publicly. So now I've worked for 2 state agencies. So it's, it was all disclosed. But I got put through the criminal justice ringer in 2011, like criminally, like arrested, criminally charged. I went to court 6 months later. I got acquitted. I'll show you all the stuff before we get into it, so I'm not BSing you. But it was a self-defense shooting. So I've been there.
Yeah. It's
So
crazy.
So another time, you know. So I mean, I'll give you the case number and everything. You can verify it, but
I'm not
I'll
worried
tell you,
about that.
but I tell you what, that was truly the single most scary thing I've ever gone through in my entire life. It wasn't it wasn't in the immediate moment. It was surviving the aftermath. So you survived the first encounter, now you're surviving the wrath of a fucking gun hating prosecutor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so ever since that incident, and after I was acquitted, I purchased concealed carry insurance. So I have concealed carry insurance.
I was going to ask you about that. Can you elaborate to the point that you feel like, just tell like what the average of what people have to pay, what they have to do to go through getting it and shit. And I'm going to shut right back up.
What
UFCCA, baby.
No, so I use CCW Safe, but long story short, it costs me $19 a month, but it comes with up to $1 million in bond coverage. Now, usually it's whatever bond is, 10%, you know. But anywho, they'll pay up to $1 million for the bond. There's an unlimited cap on your legal representation. They will properly vet an attorney or teams of attorneys to defend you. They'll pay for expert witness testimony. They'll if you're out of a job as a result, they'll replace your income during that time, and there's just a whole bunch to it.
Yeah.
So when my incident happened, incredibly long, stupid story short, people were so outraged because I was criminally charged. And I was arrested and put in jail. Okay. People were so fucking pissed. They were like, if you're not allowed to defend yourself on your own property, like, people were scared that could set precedent. You know, when I lived in Idaho, people had donated to a fund, and an attorney ended up taking my case for me because he's like, this is such, you know, prosecutorial misconduct that, you know. So anyway, really long story short, I went to trial 6 months later. They kept trying to offer me a plea bargain. I'm like, I didn't fucking do anything wrong. So, you know, anyway, but
yeah, there's also like the USCCA, like they have tiers of what you can purchase. There's one tier on there because they'll confiscate your gun at the time of the shooting. Yeah. They'll actually replace your gun while yours is being held for investigations. That way you're not going without a weapon.
They took mine.
Still have your ability. Yeah.
I got it back. They said they tried to not fucking give it back, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting it back. So I had a whole separate hearing on that, and the judge was like, well, you're acquitted. It's your gun. They can't just keep it.
Yeah, exactly.
So she signed the order and I waited for the arresting officer to be on duty because it was a little tiny town where there'd only be like one or two cops on duty at a time. I waited till that woman, for lack of better words, was there, and I served her the order to return the gun, and she was pissed. She's handing me back my gun. It's got the fucking lock on it. I'm like, you didn't take my gun with a lock. Take that shit off there. It says exactly what they were supposed to give back to me. They were supposed to give back my Glock 17, the single mag, and 16 rounds of ammunition. And I told them I wanted the spent casing back too. So no lock, no nothing. So she hands it all back. She's all shaking, like fumble fucking to get the lock off. She hands this shit back to me, and the ammo was actually still in the remaining 16 rounds was still in the mag. So I don't even really know entirely what she was saying, but she was telling me like, take it and get out. She's like, don't load it, whatever. Dude, I slammed the fucking mag in it. I threw it in my Kydex. And I'm like, fuck you. And I walked out and slammed that door in that little police station. So ever since that incident, that very police officer, because I was kind of, I wouldn't say friends, but like good acquaintances with one of the police officers in that town. He's like, yeah, they kind of gave her an ultimatum, like either go on your own volition or we're going to move to get rid of you. Because I mean, anyway, it's too long of a story, but it was bad.
Yeah, I know. I had a gun stolen one time. I had a gun stolen one time because the house got broken into I was at, and they stole it. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get your shit back. They don't want to give you your guns back at all. Had to go down to the evidence. Had to go down, contact the police officer. They found it. Then they had moved it to the evidence locker place. Had to figure out where that was. Had to call them. Say, hey, you got my shit? Can I come get it? Well, you have to make an appointment. Jesus fucking Christ, just come get my shit. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. They don't want to give you your shit back at all.
So, Roy, why is the evidence locker always like a mystery box?
It is. It's like the one out here. You would never know. It's just mixed in with a bunch of other warehouse businesses. Has no outside markings on it. You just gotta, So it's crazy.
My pistol was literally being held in like what looked like a locker in a high school building. That was the evidence.
This shit when I went in there, dude, it looked like it had all kinds of fucking shit in there, bro. Like it was a huge warehouse with bars and shit, and all kinds of shit, bro.
Well, here was one thing I learned out of that situation. So, people like get all their lights and their lasers and they deck their guns out and that shit. In my trial, so my handgun had one of those Crimson Trace. I had a Crimson Trace on it. Whatever. I look at those as a safety device. It's like a safety device. If it helps you with accuracy, helps you with, ensuring where your muzzle needs to be in a low light or no light situation, it's a safety device. Well, they kept asking questions over and over and over in that trial. Why is this on there? Did you use that? I'm like, no, I didn't need it. Well, then why is it on there? Were you like, they were picking apart. It wasn't the incident itself or the three bad actors that set the whole thing in motion. It was like the gun was on trial. So they were talking about the Crimson Trace and all this shit. What one of the questions they asked me, they're like, see, this was the one, because I took the stand in my own defense, and the prosecutor asked me, he goes, so I just want yes or no questions, or just yes and no responses. And I'm like, whatever. He goes, you fired your weapon out of malice. So he wanted yes or no. And I'm like, no. I said malice, I would have mag dumped it. I fired one round and one round stopped the threat. There was still 16 more in the firearm ready to go. It only took one to stop the threat. And then he tried playing on those words. He goes, you mean shoot to kill? And I'm like, no, shoot to stop. Shoot to stop. Like that's a whole different deal, Oh man, it was awful. It was absolutely awful. And I
have a lot of friends that used to do this thing where they want to mix ammunition in their magazine. I'm like, don't ever do that. They'll mix ammo in their magazine. Like they'll put this type of bullet, like every other bullet will be a different type of round. I'm like, hell no, you better take that out, because if something should happen and you go to court, they're going to use that against you. Why are you carrying all this different kinds of ammo in your one magazine and shit? So I'm like, just carry one or the other. Like, don't fucking mix it.
Yeah, some people stagger. They'll stagger rounds. They'll stagger like a hollow and then an FMJ and then a hollow. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
yeah, that'll get you in trouble.
Well, because you're accountable for every round that comes out of that fire. But
I mean, if the rounds are legal, like, what the fuck's the difference?
Well, because it makes you look suspicious. Like, why do you have this particular round in there?
Well,
Because some rounds are
everything is looking suspicious nowadays. You didn't fucking start walking from the left foot or something.
Yeah, well, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. That
it's
makes
true.
it just look suspicious. Like
But
they
if
may
it,
go, well,
what I'm saying, if it's legal and you're allowed to carry, why the fuck is it suspicious now?
because they look for any reason to throw you in jail for it. Because
Hey,
like
Flex, out here, they trying to throw your ass in, man. So, you know, like, they trying to throw you in. Dudes try to still be able to shoot.
yeah,
Well, the thing is, like, look what they did, like with Kyle Rittenhouse, where they were talking about the full metal jacket, ammunition, and the rifle. They're like, well, why are you using these rounds? And it's like, because that's the rounds that, number one, the answer, all it should have been was because that's what was available at the time. It's not like there was a store open where I could go get some hollow points.
I think that dude should have been locked up.
You think
But-
so? I think he shouldn't have been there to begin with. But
Dude, I remember listening.
Yeah.
He was saying like, "I wish I had a gun. I would start shooting these motherfuckers right now."
did he say? I didn't hear that. I'm not.
When people were looting, like it
Yeah.
was like Walmart or something, he was like sitting in the car with his friend or some shit.
Yeah.
They played that audio. They play. He
Yeah,
said,
I
but
didn't hear it. But
he said, "I
But
wish I
that-
had a
but
gun. I'd start fucking shooting motherfuckers."
yeah, but people say that shit all kinds. When you're watching your city get burnt
Yeah,
down,
but then next thing you know, his friend buys him a gun and he goes out fucking shooting.
no,
That I
he
had
shot
a-
in self-defense. He
Well,
shot in
shot-
self-defense. There's
Whatever, bro. He shouldn't have fucking been there in the first place.
why?
No, he-
He wanted to be there to fucking shoot somebody in self defense.
I find that hard to believe.
How do you find hard to believe?
Because first of all, he was there with his first aid kit. He was asked to come down there by a business owner that knew his family, asked him to help protect his business because people were burning shit up, which he offered to do, which he's more than allowed to do. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you're
I don't
sitting
know,
there,
but he did whatever he wanted to do just a few days later.
you know,
It
if
did-
you're
I mean, yeah, I could definitely see how that could definitely look bad. I mean, but
It's
here,
fucking bad. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but the thing is this, like, now, how do I explain this? The point where he was running away, and like the dude tried to hit him with the skateboard in the head, and the other dude had pulled out that Glock Model 27 loaded. You know, like I think he was justified there, but I would have preferred he just never gone there. A 17-year-old kid with an AR-15, I would have just preferred he not gone. Period. You know.
And what
But-
fucking store owner is gonna ask a fucking 17-year-old come protect my store? Like, come on, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
okay. Well, you
I don't
can
know.
believe it or not. All that evidence was presented, so
I think they did. Well, I mean, yeah, I saw that part. I mean, yeah, the store owner did. I mean, you question the store owner, maybe. I personally
Because
would
of-
never ask.
well, the store owner was friends with his family because his parent he had somebody that lived there, so they were friends with his family. So if somebody you wouldn't if somebody came up to you, Flex, and say, "Hey, they're burning down businesses over here. Would you come help protect my business as my friend?" Would you not do it?
I wouldn't be able to. I'm not a fucking gun license owner.
You know, here's the thing. Like, I can say for me as a responsible, lawful gun owner, I'm staying away from that shit. I'm staying away from drama. I'm staying away from if someone wants to start shit with me or my family out in the Walmart parking lot. Cool, dude. I'm gonna just walk away. Because the thing is, I carry every day, so it's like I know that whether I'm justified or not, I have the tool that can end that person instantly. So it's like I'm walking away. Like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I don't even want to be in that situation. I equate to carrying the gun like putting on a seatbelt. you don't expect to get into an accident, but shit happens. I don't expect to have to protect myself against, whether someone wants to be a mass shooter or, decide they're going to try to rob us or God knows what, I don't expect it, but I'm at least prepared for something to at least have a chance.
Hey, Cody, see, man, in Alaska, I know your ass carry. You said you carry every day. How do you
And
handle that?
Roy
How do you
carries
carry?
every day in Las Vegas, brother. Roy carries every day in Las Vegas, brother.
Roy, hey,
All
hey,
good.
Roy, I
It's all good.
told you that's my nigga right there. I told you that's who he is. Damn, I'm like, damn, man. See, I'm in. I can't have mine in my whip right now, man.
so dude, check this out.
You gonna throw me in the jail, Roy?
So check this out. Instead of buying a fucking AR or whatever the fuck he bought, he should have went out and bought the P900, Nikon P900, and stayed away from the distance and taken pictures of people instead of shooting people.
Well, it wasn't like he went. He went there to shoot people. The guy they attacked him. What is he supposed to do? Let him beat him up, and kill him?
No.
The dude pulled a gun on him. What is he supposed to do? Let him shoot him first and then shoot him? Or they attacked him first. He had no. It was every right. He had every right
in that situation.
Well, we all put ourselves.
What I'm saying is, it's only theft. These momos were only stealing. They're stealing. They're not killing. They're stealing.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. And he wasn't shooting people.
Sometimes, Lex. Sometimes you gotta get popped, man.
And that is fine. That is fine because there's cameras and what they're getting prosecuted now. All these people for theft.
They didn't prosecute nobody for that. And he wasn't shooting people that were stealing. He shot people that attacked him.
I know. But before that, he was talking about shooting people that were looting.
Well,
you're talking about the little white dude with the AR in the street.
Have you ever been in traffic and somebody cut you off? Be like, I'd bust that motherfucker's head open. Does that mean you're gonna go bust his head open? No, it's just people say stupid shit. Like people say stupid shit.
But the
Roy, that kid just started letting off though. He was letting off.
What kid?
You talking about the kid that was in the street with the AR that was shooting at people that he thought the world was attacking him?
He shot at 3 people and he hit all 3.
Yeah, he was letting off, Roy. We call that.
That's because they attacked him, partner. One guy fucking attacked him. He shot him. He was running away from that situation to go to the police. And then another guy tried to smash him on his head with a skateboard. He shot him. Then another guy ran up with a gun and was going to look like he was going to shoot him. So he shot him too.
I'm not going to lie. It was justifiable, but it's still a case that they can prosecute. So, you know what I'm saying? If I was in his shoes with an angry mob, Roy, my trigger is going off. You know what I mean? My trigger is, like you said, skateboard to the face. Do you know what a skateboard trucks to the face can do to you? It'll kill you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get you there. But when he did, they still charge him for it.
And the other dude ran up on him with the fucking handgun in his hand. Like,
what do you expect him not to do? Yeah, that dude was dumb.
Well,
yeah.
The thing is though, like our thing is okay. Like if someone tries to say steal my shit, I don't care. It's just property. Take it. You know, like if someone wants to steal my car, I'm not shooting somebody over my car as long as my kids and wife's not in it. You know, I'm just not gonna. I mean, I've already been through a self-defense trial once. It's not good. And now if someone's coming after me, my wife, my kids, dude, it just depends on how they're doing it and how it's going down. But as far as like just property, nah.
Yeah, you technically
just
can say, he shouldn't have been there, but shit happens. But to sit there and say just sit there and say you got to put him on trial for protecting himself just because you have a hatred for the white man, because that was the whole scenario, and that, you know, because the white cop did this, so now white people were looked at as the enemy, and that's all it boils down to. It was a farce. He was never going to get convicted on that. You had a fucking prosecutor pointing a gun at the fucking jury, dude.
Oh, that turned
That
my
fucking
gut.
ding dong. So that ding dong. So
If I was
say what?
if I was on the jury, I would have lost my shit. I'd have started yelling.
I probably would have lost my shit too.
But you know what an attorney? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What happened? I lost. I missed. I must have missed that one.
During the trial, the prosecutor picked up the gun and was pointing it like he was shooting inside the courtroom and pointing it at people.
With his finger on the trigger.
With his finger on the trigger like a fucking idiot.
Well, and he was posing for the cameras. But you know what? I know this. I was talking to this attorney that I kind of know and was talking to a little bit. He was telling me that the reason why he did that, some attorneys will do that, because they want the jury to feel that fear of being on the wrong side of the muzzle. I'm like, that's a sick fucking thing. And he goes, it's a tactic that's used in court all the time. It's a tactic.
Fucking idiot.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I would have lost my shit, bro. I would have lost my shit.
I would have
like,
too. I'd have been leaving in handcuffs.
Who the fuck are you pointing that thing at, motherfucker?
I mean, it's empty. It's empty. It's not loaded.
Yeah, but it's one of the 4 rules of handgun or gun safety.
Gun safety.
Never,
gun safety. Yeah,
never point a weapon at something you ain't willing to destroy first. So whether it's loaded or not. So.
There was a saying that I can't remember how it goes. Unloaded guns kill more people than you think. Something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Unloaded guns.
And you know why that happens? Because people do this. They drop the magazine, think the gun's empty. They go to clean it, and they pull the trigger, not realizing they left.
What kind is that one? Is that a Taurus?
That they left one in the chamber.
Is that a Taurus?
That's why that happens. What?
Is that one a Taurus?
Yeah, Taurus G3.
Oh, sweet. Fuck yeah. Lifetime warranty.
That's what happens. People, they think, okay, it's unloaded. They forget that the round's in the chamber, and then they point it at themselves to clean it, pull the trigger, then shoot themselves in the fucking crotch or the leg, or they fucking shoot the neighbor or shoot the ceiling or whatever.
The cops in my town, like 10, 12 years ago, he was in the locker room, I guess, cleaning his gun, and the thing went off.
Yeah, they're fucking idiot. Like
lost his father.
Yeah, that's usually how they end up shooting themselves, because they just drop the mag and they don't fucking forgot the chamber, stupid motherfuckers.
You want to see this 10mm I have? I'll show you. Let me go grab my baby.
But so yeah, that's the reason why most of them, you know, end up popping themselves or killing themselves or shooting themselves in their femoral artery and blowing their fucking nut sacks off and all that crazy shit. But yeah, technically you should have never been there, and it is what it is.
Get back.
But we've been on here 2.5 hours. Good Lord.
Check this out.
Time to go to bed.
This thing's badass. So, I keep her in this. Oh, damn it.
He's like, I keep it here. Like, you can't see, bitches.
So, she goes, throw her in the safari lamp.
Oh, nice.
Just hit that little thumb deal, and she'll release.
Wow. You got one of those.
A bunch.
Is that a level 3?
This one? No, this one's a 2. This is a
level
2.
Gotcha.
And then, so that's my woods carry. And then this is my hood carry. So, okay.
They look about the same.
Nothing's in her. So, let's see. This other one.
They look the same, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I'll show you. Yeah.
Just
So
different sizes.
so the 10 millimeter. Let's see if she'll stand like that. Oh. So the 10 millimeters on the left and the 9 millimeter.
Oh yeah, slightly smaller.
So it's the 9 millimeter is slightly narrower.
Skinnier, yeah.
Yeah, and but other than that, it's pretty much like the same. So
It's like 2 millimeters smaller.
yeah. So that's what I do. Oh, and my 10's got this nice little beaver tail on the back, so you can get just a little bit of a higher grip on her. But
All right, Cruise and Dasher, have a good night, bro. Appreciate you coming in.
Damn, Cody, I'll come out the store and you got it lined up. You got it
yeah,
lined up there, Cody.
I got more in the bedroom. My wife's got her 10 in there, but
Hold on, Roy said I carry in Vegas. Cody said, watch what we do in Alaska.
yeah, I carry these
Oh,
in my.
I used to have so many guns back in the day. It wasn't even funny. Like when I worked at a bouncer at a strip club, I probably had 25 handguns. I had my rifle, 2 shotguns. I had it all, bro.
Oh, Roy. So when I said this on my live stream, I said, people, you got to understand. It's like when you tell Tackleberry you can't have all his guns. That's like telling Roy we got to eat. You have to understand that shit.
So I got this. I'll show you this. The camera won't do much
That was
justice.
a good comparison. That shit was funny.
They got to remake that movie, by the way. Police Academy, all 5. They have to remake those. By far, that has the best cast of random people that are hilarious. Police Academy.
So this is my. So this is just 10 millimeter defensive ammo, but
Defensive ammo.
yeah, this one's an FMG. I'm sorry, this is a
Hollow point.
hollow point.
Let me
So
guess. Let me look at it one more time. See if I can guess what it is. Is that a speared gold dot?
No, it's a cellular S&Bs.
Huh?
But my so these little bastards, these things are hot, man. Let me put it next to a 9 millimeter. I'll fucking show you.
Oh
These
well,
things-
here we go.
So this is like
Don't start
Pez
shooting
for
bullets in your house now.
this is like Pez for adults. You just kind of pop it out. Oh,
This is some freaky 9
Right now, it's 5 a.m.
That's-
Hit the
that's
road.
That's some 9 millimeter right there for you.
so 9 versus 10.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that
I'm
10
jealous, man. I'm
this
jealous.
is-
Y'all showing the heat.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a 9 millimeter has a 50 grain bullet. It travels up to 2,100 feet per second.
Why is it all dented, Roy? You chew on
That-
that fucking thing?
That's the hollow point.
It looks so dented on the side, like Roy be chewing on them.
You chewing on it like a pencil?
What?
Chewing
That's
on
that
it like
Liberty. That's that Liberty Defense. That 50
Oh, nice.
grain 9 millimeter. This shit's gnarly. If you see that shit, look that shit up on watch. See what it does to ballistic gel. Fuck some shit up.
So I have some hard cast ammunition for the 10 millimeter, and that thing will straight up shatter fucking bones. And that's what it's for, is to fly out of the 10 and go as deep as possible and shatter as much bone as possible. And the thought is for bear protection. So my 9 millimeter, that thing can do shit with a bear.
Damn, Cody. Everything you guys got is for freaking Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Fucking large ass bears
Yeah.
and moose.
then I'm
Your
not-
bullets are not made for humans.
I'm not even sure what are in these two here.
Come on, Roy. You got 2 mags right there, Roy. You just pull out 2 mags.
I got a total of 4 mags total.
Well, this is the holster I carry. This is how I carry her. So So I'll be
Hey,
out.
Cody, hey, Cody, man, look, this is what you need to do for your next short. Is just go and just uncover where you have all your guns. And
Here,
just go do that for your short. You will get another 20,000 views.
here, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
He
I'm
got
gonna show you
40,000 views in 5 days.
I'm gonna show you something, Reed.
Oh, guns are fun.
Okay,
It's like
damn.
show and tell.
Roy stood up. Roy stood up. I got the man to stand up. Okay.
Oh, he's got an AR.
There you go, Reese, for when you're in those bad neighborhoods.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Woo! Look at Roy right there.
I'm
For when you're in those
outgunned.
bad neighborhoods. Right there for you.
Woo! I like, see, that's the inner warrior in me. I like that right there. That's the inner warrior right there. I wish I could just walk around just all ammoed up every day, but then they'll think I'm a terrorist, so I can't do that. But I wish I could. Just ammo up every day and just walk down the street. I would love that.
It's like, but if I don't carry, it's like not putting on your fucking underwear, leaving the house without your wallet. I mean, it just doesn't feel right.
See, here in California, because I do these deliveries. My dad actually told me to go get my guard card so I can carry. But in California, if you shoot your gun in California, why shoot your gun in California? I'm telling you, you're going in. You shoot your gun here, you're going to jail before they say you were okay.
See, check this out. Like, this baby locks in there. So it don't fucking matter. Someone could just, she ain't coming out of there, you know?
Yeah, same with mine.
Yeah. I cringe, like, if someone's wearing some snap-on nylon holster on their hip, on their fucking hip, you know, I'm like, ooh.
Oh, you're talking about the Velcro motherfuckers that got the shit. I'm like, man, I grew up watching real cowboys. My dad, check this out, Roy. My dad is a black cowboy, damn near. All my family in Arkansas and Oklahoma, they ride horses and they shoot guns. And my dad literally is an old Western dude. If we could have had guns, well, first of all, we had 2 12 gauges in our house growing up, a 357. We had a few of those because my grandfather owned a gun shop. But when my grandfather passed away, I wish I can carry like you guys, man. I would look, Roy, if I can go in my house right now and say, hey, Roy, look at what I got. I cannot do that, Roy. I cannot. Like you said, Rico, Roy, they gonna say, oh no, what you got over here? And no, I cannot show nothing. I got too many family members to where they say you are associated with your family members, and then there. I wish I can show some stuff right now, Roy.
And I got you for when you're out there in the dark delivering too. I got you.
Love it. So, check it out. I got that rail right up.
Yeah. Steve, I said Steve because my neighbor Steve has guns. Cody, what you got? My neighbor Steve has all the guns. Cody, what you got?
This one right here. This is the Glock 17.
I know y'all got multiple guns. Man.
This one right here is my 10 millimeter. This is my 10 millimeter. This is my baby right here. I got a 45. I got a 45 that I cannot show. I got a 45, and that's my only gun. You guys got guns and ammunition and weapons. You guys will blow me up if you came to my house. I would have to pinpoint to kill you guys. You guys would blow my ass up. I got one gun, and that's it. And I'm afraid to even show the motherfucker because I don't want people. Because as you see, I'm a thug when I'm on gig world, gig community. I'm a thug. I can't even show my gun now. You should.
Don't try to shut my channel down for showing the gun. He's threatening my gig drivers.
Yeah, that's how we know you be getting all them $20 extra tips, motherfucker, because you thugging out there like, hey, give me that $20
That's
right
what they
there.
say, Roy. Yeah, he's got to be doing something. How does he get cash tips and no one else doesn't?
Yeah.
I gotta put up cash tips every week, Roy. Every time Pedro says no one gives cash tip, I'll throw a 20 out there. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I gotta keep doing it? I gotta keep, it's like, man, but I know what I cannot have are these guns like you and Cody has. I got one gun.
You get out of there.
And if I go around the corner to my brother, my brother lives 1.5 miles away from me. My brother has ammo there. My other cousin lives 2 miles from my brother's house. We got more ammo there. We have to have it separated. You know what I'm saying? So we can have our heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Cody, you are
that
killing him right now with the game.
Yeah, that body armor can take up to a 308.
Oh fuck. So that I have for my 10mm. Well, I have tons of holsters, but that one I have it in tonight. I can also put my 17 into the same holster. So that's what I love about Glock is that this stuff is just so interchangeable. I mean, they're like the Honda Civics of guns. They're not real pretty, but
You're using one hand, right?
I'm gonna show you something crazy here.
Cody, you're using one hand to are you using one hand to cartridge and everything to not in the holster, but gun in hand? Are you one handing the cartridge and are you able to? How are you able? Like, yeah, let me know what you're able to do with one hand with that gun.
Okay, I'll show you.
Okay, this is what it's like living in the desert. I'm gonna show you. This is right by my head where I'd be sleeping. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, did you see it? Hold on. Shit. Hold on a sec. I'm going to show you right by my head where I'm sleeping here.
Roy is sleeping next to the bricks.
This
Don't
is right
fuck
by
with
my
him.
head. This is right by my head where I be sleeping. Look. See him?
Oh my god. Fuck.
You see him?
Is that a scorpion?
That's a scorpion.
You don't kill him, do you? Do you let him stay, or do you kill him? You let him stay.
There he is. You know how big he is? He's less than a half inch.
What? And it'll kill your ass.
No, it'll fuck you up though. But I'm just saying he's right by my head where I'd be sleeping right now.
So I don't have a mag holder on, but pretend this was a mag holder, right? Here,
hold up, Cody. Wait, Cody. Roy just said something completely different. He had a venomous thing right next to his head. That's worse than a bullet right there.
Yeah, he's right there. Right there.
That's a little tiny, bro. That thing's tiny.
Yeah, he's about less than a half inch.
Is he dead or he's alive?
No, he's alive. Here, let me show you. Look, here, I'll give him to run.
Ooh,
that's scary.
No, he's alive. See?
Oh, Roy! Oh, Roy wins. No one wins. Roy wins. Roy wins. Roy wins.
What are you
Roy
gonna do?
wins
What
today.
are you gonna do? Smash him?
Oh, no. Roy wins. Why are you sitting there, Roy? Go put him outside. Catch him or something.
I'll just put him in a container.
All right, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Roy wins. No one's got that scorpion. Come on, Roy. Damn.
So he said
right by my head. Flex, he said right by my head. Look, and then he played with it.
You don't kill him, right? You just let him go?
No, usually I'll just catch him and put him outside or something.
Ooh, Roy.
But that's the fun part. Like I like one day I was sleeping, I was taking a nap. I woke up, I'm like, why the fuck does my thumb itch? I looked down and he was on my thumb, like a big ass scorpion on my thumb, just chilling.
Oh, he's in there all the time, so you feel like you know him.
No, they're not in here. They come in like when it rains and stuff. Oh, there he is. Holy shit, scared the shit out of me, dude. Fuck me. Here, let me get this.
That N-word ran faster than Carl Lewis, Roy. That N-word ran faster than Carl Lewis. I saw him move.
So, okay, so I used to be kind of better at this. I don't have a mag holder on at the moment, but if I had only one hand, this is how I'd try to do it. So if this hand's broken, like it's done, then theoretically I can take this, go like this over the mag, twist. Now it's in there like that. It's in there like that. So now I can just take her and just boom, and then it did an inertial load into the chamber. So now I remove that, and then in here you'll see right there. Inertial load.
Cody, we cannot have that in California, Cody. We cannot have that here. We cannot have that gun here, Cody. We cannot have that. No, we cannot have that gun here. If we have that gun here, there will be too many things happening on the street. You got RoboCop gun, Cody, that do their own thing for them.
So that's the inertial load. So you could do that with a Glock. What's called the inertial load. So the other thing too that you could do. So see how that's all empty? Okay. So she's empty, no thing. So it's empty. But let's say the mag is in it. Okay. So there's nothing in the chamber, but I got to get one in there, but I only got one hand.
Why the hell were you doing gig work, Cody? Why the hell were you doing gig work? This is way more interesting for me to watch you play with these guns. I like this.
So I have no hand, right? I got to get one in the chamber, and the shit's going down, so I can take this, and I can literally do this with it. I can literally go like that. Now, watch.
Do not shoot yourself on my live stream.
I won't.
Cody, that's 50,000 views. That's 50,000 views you just gave Roy. Do that ass load again. Do the ass load again.
We're done.
Do the ass load again.
Do not shoot yourself on my live stream.
I'm done.
Please do not.
But here's the thing, though.
Cody, do not do the ass load again. Do not do the ass load again. Do not shoot yourself on Roy's live stream. I take everything I said back. I take it all back. Do not do any of that. I take it back.
You take a little piece of that skateboard tape. Take a little piece of that skateboard tape and put it right there, so it's real hard. So if you got a fucked up hand, can't use it, and you got to just, be able to, get that gun on there and then just rack that fucker. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing in there.
No more gig work for you, Cody.
Watch.
You can help every handicapped person out there. They don't even need a finger. All they need is an ass and a point.
Then you could, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm serious. Like, I'm fucking ready, man. If shit happens, I'm like, let's go, man.
Hey, Truth Warrior. What's up, Truthy? How you doing?
Roy, what the hell you do, man? You got Cody fired up with the Rambo right now.
No, we're doing show and tell.
Cody, you are excited right now. You got a hard on right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I always have one when it comes to guns.
You are showing the juice. And Roy, man,
the Scorpion is now contained in the cigarette box.
Nice.
So.
All right, okay, yeah. Bring us back to life, Roy. The Scorpion and cigarette box. Cody out there ass flashing guns.
I can't believe he was cruising out right by my head, where my head would be.
That's scary shit. That's Scorpion.
Little bastard.
Cody, why you love guns so much, man? Why do you love guns? You just got seen a new part of you just come out right now. Because I have never seen Cody this hype.
No, because I've had him. I've been around guns since I was little, and when I was in the corrections academy, we were learning how to speed load and rack the slide if you only have one hand for the fight, because the other one's broken or shot off or God knows what. Just get
I
out and get.
know who I'm taking with me when I gotta go down, and it's only us. I know who I'm taking. I'm going down in my fight with Roy and Cody. Whoever else don't like that, fuck you. I'm going down in my fight with these two left. I'm going down with these two, and me and look. Flex gonna be like, dang, they got hot facts. Flex gonna be like, dang, I'm with them too. Flex, you right here with me.
We'll change the channel.
Truth Warrior. Truth Warrior. It was just a baby scorpion that was cruising around on the wall here next to my bed. It didn't get loose. It's been raining here, so they kind of come out when it rains.
Roy is killing with the scorpion.
That thing's little, yeah. He's only about less than a half inch. He's a little bitty thing.
Little baby ass scorpion got this big old 6'5", 280-pound man talking about it's just a little scorpion by my head.
Yeah, they don't bother me.
That's freaking shit. So
my son got stung by one. He accidentally stepped on one night, and it fucked his foot up for like 3 days. He had his shit was all fucked up for like 3 days.
Ooh. Dang.
But they're not too bad.
Better to get stung and have that and then have that extra protection inside your body. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. That ain't gonna protect you from shit. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker for a few days.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to turn this bad boy off. We've been on for 3 hours.
I'm walking up home right now. You hear my keys? I'm about to open my door.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully I need to save some of my live time for tomorrow.
And you killed that video that I stopped recording my right along halfway through because Cody and you got way too interesting, and my man Thomas with the beard, I thought he was somebody else. It took me over.
I know. It's hard to get Tommy to talk sometimes. Like, dude, you talk like old people fuck. Like, talk. I get to the point. Like, come on.
Well, now you get to see another way of how to run a gun one-handed. It can be done.
It can be. Well, I'm out of here.
All right,
Peace
guys.
out.
Well, thanks for coming in, and I guess we'll be running the Flex here soon because he's going to be out delivering.
Sure.
All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Like I said, I got a live stream tomorrow, 6 o'clock.
Bye.
Later.
Yep.
All right, cool. Awesome, guys.
Later.